All right, chat. Hello?
Hello?
I don't know if this is working. I don't so Marvel Rivals like exploded my PC the other day and it one of the many casualties of it causing like a severe memory leak and crashing my computer, it wiped a lot of my roaming files. What it appears that I'm having a bitrate issue. I don't know why. Bitrate, I think it was at like 6,000. What is going on? Done. Open, set it to 6. Okay, so we recommend setting it to 6,800. Bitrate. I don't know how to do this shit. The fuck? Okay, there we go. I think that's done. Let's see, did that save? Oh, maybe I can't save this because I'm open widget. How do I... Good connection, analytics. How does it sound? Does it sound okay? Because basically what happened is that it completely wiped out all of my OBS settings. I had to like reprogram, like not program, makes it sound more complicated, but it was like, okay, reconnect and do all this stupid shit. And then I find out, oh, I guess I don't have it working. I don't know. Like, who the fuck knows? Oh god, that's loud as fuck. There we go. That should be good enough for me. Deltarune today, not playing it because I want to wait till it is done, and I just, like, don't really want to until it is done. Someone asked, DD22 asked if I've played Night Rain. I have not yet. I have not played Night Rain. What I've been playing lately is I played Doom the Dark Ages. I have a review out, or a review coming for it. It's a little late than I wanted. Waiting to hear back from a sponsor for the video. It's a little late. I will spoil now that I was not particularly hot on Doom the Dark Ages. I thought it was eh. Coping for an Ace Combat 8 announcement. Yeah, that's gonna be, we're gonna be coping. Hold on, I might need to stop the stream just to reset the bitrate. Okay, hold on. Okay, hopefully it'll pick back up. All right, is it back? Hold on, it should be back. Hello? Hang on. Hello? Hello, is it working? Okay, there we go, we're good. Yeah, I played Doom the Dark Ages. I didn't really like it. I could see why other people do. But yeah, I was disappointed by that, unfortunately. I've been working on my Raido Kuzunoha duology video. It's hopefully going to be done before the remaster of 1 comes out. If it doesn't, I'm just going to hit the button and release the first half of the video. Third multiplayer FromSoft title rumored, timed PlayStation exclusive apparently. That'd be interesting. I mean, Night Rain looks cool. I've watched some friends play it. It's just one of those things where it's like I'm fine on, like, I will get it eventually. Like, it's probably gonna be good. Like, I think I would have fun. I just don't have any, like, That's not true. I do have some friends, but they're like a full lobby, so I'm kind of like the fact that it's 3 players. Dude, 3 players I feel like is such an awkward number because 3 players fucks over dudes who want to be duos because duos are not in the game. It also fucks over people with larger friend groups. So it's like, oh hey, my one friend, another friend, and his wife. And it's like, bro, I'm fourth wheeling here. You ever get a working copy of Onimusha 3? I did. I got mine fixed. I just never finished. I just never went back to finish that video. And now I'm kind of just waiting until Onimusha 5. Night Rain is a blast. Don't buy Night Rain right now. Well, now I'm getting conflicting messages here. A bullet hell, no glory kills, also gimmicks. Yeah, it's kind of... that's a bit of how I feel to some extent. The glory, that's the thing, is like no glory kills, but glory kills are still in the game. You could do like an aerial like attack, like if you try to do the glory strikes from the air while you're like jumping or something, it'll just do a glory kill, like the old ones. Will those Drakengard and Yakuza 3 videos ever come out? It's been like 3 years. Hopefully, yeah, those videos gave me like a severe fucking mental breakdown of just stress and anxiety, and I started working on them again. The Yakuza 3 video is taking a while because I've been trying to get a bunch of cool art commissioned for it. I should just make a dedicated video because I brought it up in a stream previously, and I was like, here's what we're doing right now and what is going on with that video. Legends of Dragoon remaster, isn't it already remastered? Oh, not remastered, it's got ported. It did get ported. It's on PS5, I'm pretty sure. Motherfuckers looking at state of play without having finished their backlog. Dude, my backlog is like 1,000 games. I'm never finishing my backlog. New games get announced that get added to this backlog every day. What am I supposed to do? Feels like they knew to Doom Eternal for mainstream casual gamers. I don't even know if that's... Like, I don't even think I agree with that. It just feels like they wanted to do something different, which I respect. I respect that the game is trying to be different. I just think what that different thing is not fun to me. Pragmata today? Oh my god, I completely forgot about Pragmata. Actually, I brought it up recently. I was like, Pragmata when? Probably not. I don't think so. Have you played Look Outside? I have not. I know I've heard good things about it. I have not been playing... What have I been playing lately? Hold on, let me open up Backlog. Let's look at... By the way, if you want to keep up to date with what I'm playing and I don't make videos on, go to my Backlogged page because that's where I post a bunch of stuff. I did play Expedition 33. Obviously, I did do that first stream. And then I just played the game, and it was fantastic. I fucking loved it. It was good. It was really good. What have I been playing lately? I've been chipping away through SMT5 Vengeance and having a fun enough time. I'm not very far. I'm not where I even was in the previous, in like the Switch version before I fell off. What have I been playing? I've been reading The House of in Fata Morgana. I always keep saying it's of Fata Morgana. I finished Door 3 and haven't started Door 4 yet. It's fantastic. It's really fucking good. Saw you talking about House MD video on Twitter. How'd you decide on that? So I was just in the mood to rewatch House. I think it was one of those days I just got sucked into, like, I try to avoid YouTube shorts. I don't have TikTok. I don't use Instagram. I do sometimes accidentally see a YouTube short that interests me, and then I find myself sucked into the vortex, and I stream, or I scroll for like an hour or two, and I go, wow, that was a fucking mistake. So this happened around like December, November last year, and I saw some House clips, and I was like, I really want to rewatch House because I've already loved House as a show. It was one of my favorites. Now it is definitely like my second favorite behind Breaking Bad. So I rewatched it again. I rewatched it, I think, during the peak of the pandemic in 2020. That was the first time I rewatched it since I was a child. Or maybe I've rewatched it more. But anyway, I rewatched from the end of season 4 up until the end, and I was like, damn, dude, I fucking love this show. I was also going through some stuff, so I was just like, this was a good like way to keep my mind busy. And I was talking to I was streaming it to some friends. We were just like sitting on the couch and stuff watching it, and I was spitballing ideas for this video, and I really wish I wrote those notes down because I had a core thesis of like each season. I don't really remember like season 4, 5, and 6's core thesis of what I wanted to say, but I do know where it's like I wanted to talk about, like, for example, season 8 is just House at his most destructive. He is the most self-destructive version of himself. He is fast approaching just like veering off a fucking cliff. The stream started? Really? Oh, shit. I did not realize that. Sorry, thank you for saying that. Because I do not have... Oh, God. Why is this not working? Display. I think it's this one. There we go. What is this? What the fuck is this? Is this a Just Dance? Oh, let's full screen this shit. Ninja Gaiden 4 thoughts? I hope it's good. There's a speculation about Final Fantasy Tactics remake because Matsuno's retweeting SOP announcement, but I'm not totally buying it. That'd be cool. I mean, oh, is this this is Tetris Effect? Let me just make sure. How is the audio, chat? Is it too loud? Is this too loud over me? Is this too quiet? Let me know. No sound? Oh, hold on. I know exactly why. Properties. This is not selected for Chrome. Where is Chrome? No, it should be there. Why is it not? Global settings. Oh, a streaming track. Oh, okay. This is why. Here. Do you hear this? Do you hear it now? This is another setting that I see is fucked up because of my OBS settings reset. How is this, guys? Quiet, no sound. Too quiet, gotcha. Oh, I have to go see what my one friend. Really quiet. Make it a lot louder? Okay. Here, how is this? If this is too quiet, let me know.
Thank you, and enjoy the rest of State of Play.
The future. It isn't just a
Still
dream.
quiet? Okay.
It's a promise.
Can we boost this? Lower my
One we're
speaker.
turning
I don't wear
into
headphones. I have
reality.
issues with headphones. Let me just boost
With
myself
our third
so I won't be
generation of Luna filament
left under
and
this.
advanced generative
Perfect.
AI,
Good now. Better, but really low.
We're reshaping the line between dreams
How
and
is this?
reality.
Good? Everyone's saying good? Okay.
We create
If it gets too loud
life
or I'm too loud or
for our
whatever happens,
future.
let me know. I see I'm peaking a bit.
Delphi Corporation.
Full screen it too, yeah.
Let's see about getting patched through to Earth. And why are
No, whoop.
these things trying to kill us?
Well, there was some messages I didn't read through before.
There you are. I'll bet.
Oh, it is Pragmata. Holy shit! Someone talked about, hey, you think Pragmata's gonna be here?
You patched me up.
Sorry, if they showed Pragmata's logo, I didn't see it because I was fiddling around with fucking settings.
I am DI03367. They are pragmatic creators.
Hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something?
That's Troy Baker.
I'm good. Get behind me!
I think I can help.
He's like
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're gonna have to
it's
fight
got
our
like
way through.
limb-based. That's a robot. I like that one.
Bypassing first and second firewalls. Hooking
Can
control
do a video
protocols.
about buying old physical
Initiating hack.
publishers? Probably not. I mean, there's nothing to say. Like, there's no change, and I would love them to start doing that. KCD2 would like a word. KCD2 is, from what I've seen of it, really good. KH4 update would be nuts. I don't think we're gonna get that, but that would be
Okay,
nice.
okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Diana?
Nice. Talked about Ninja Gaiden 4. Yeah, I hope it's good. Oh, 2026, it's real. That's cute. Because that was their old, like, hey, that shit got delayed, dog. Your chat delay must be crazy. It is delayed by 20 to 30 seconds. Like, the stream is 20 to 30 seconds delayed. Pragmata coming 2026. I wasn't really sold in the gameplay. Like, it looks neat. I'll give it a try.
Oh, hey, today is Saturday, which means curry time.
Awesome, I love curry.
Speaking of curry, apparently the current president is actually a humane. What
It's
does
kind of
that
like a
mean?
neat art style.
It's okay, I'll get it.
It's like a weird mix of like rotoscoping and
Romeo! Romeo, stay with me. Grandpa, you're gonna die. Romeo, listen up. You're gonna die in about 15 seconds. Seriously? Seriously, don't worry. I made this just in case. The Dead Gear Life Support System. Don't move, okay?
Is this a Suda game? This feels like a Suda 51 game. What is this? You're way too quiet? Okay.
You're already half dead. From now on, you're half
let me
dead
lower
man.
it.
No, wait, that's pretty lame. Dead man. From now on, you're dead man.
Alright. This looks, those animations look like No More Heroes 3. What is, this looks cool. This really does feel like a Suda game. Fuck, I hope, because I keep looking away to fiddle with fucking settings and I keep worrying about if I'm, like, what's it called, missing, like, things going, hey, this is by who it's from. This looks really cool. Okay, there's no way this isn't like No More Heroes 4.
Romeo is a dead man. Coming
This feels like No More
2026.
Heroes 4. What the fuck?
Maybe.
Wait, cast Goichi Suda. There it was. I saw it. I saw it right there.
Are you like a spirit? I'm on your back. What?
The stream is too loud. Sorry. And Ren Yamazaki. Who's Ren Yamazaki? This is Goichi Suda. That's my guy.
皆さんトレーラーどうでした？
That looks really
ラ
cool.
ストパンの久々の新作ロミオ・イザ・デッドマンです。いよいよ発表できました。このゲームはですね、主人公の
That looks fucking sweet. That looks sick. I'm down.
かっこいいでしょ。
That looks cool and
犯罪
fun.
FBI 捜査官として、凶悪なですね指名手配犯をさまざまな時空に飛んで、倒していく、そんな、ブラッディなアクションゲームとなっています。そして今回はですね、剣だけじゃありません、銃も使えます。ストロングスタイルのアクションゲームとして、チーム一丸となって頑張って作ってます。
I'm glad we're getting this because Hotel Barcelona,
ロミオなのにデッドマンなんだ。
I think that's what it was called. That last trailer like actually deflated every ounce of hype I had. Like the most flaccid I've ever become. Thank you, Goichi. Thank you, Mr. Goat. Hello, base department. I'd like to farm a claim. Oh, Silent Hill F. Oh fuck! Please give us a release date. Please be this year.
こっち通るの珍しいね。今は誰かと喋りたくて。私も後から行くね。うん。じゃあね。裏切り者。
This game is gonna be really fucking good, hopefully.
誰もいないの。足の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんて、こんなの絶対に変。誰もいないし、気味の悪い怪物がうろつき回ってるし。いや、ひらこ。
Okay, so this is some actual gameplay. I wonder we're gonna see what combat looks like. Will we see a HUD? I'm very curious. Okay, that's very like mannequin enemy. Oh, it has like a. Okay, that's kind of neat. Isn't that kind of how the nurses were working, like moving in what's it called, the remake, if I remember correctly? Ooh, ugh. Was cutting her wrist. That was really gross. The combat looks pretty good.
どこにいるの？
Ryukishi better cooked crazy with
僕はい
this.
いよね。何でも持ってる。そんなあんたがいなくなってくれるんだからせいせいする。一人は嫌だよ。寂しい。
I wonder if the battle, like the damage to your clothes is mechanical or like a narrative thing. Probably a narrative thing. I don't know why I'm saying this, but I just always wonder where, because like this feels like such a gimmick. Not that gimmicks are bad. Feels like something that would be a gimmick though, because it's like, look at our cool cloth tech. Is he gonna change title to something else? Holy fuck, that's super close! What? That's so close! Holy shit! Dude, September is so packed! Oh my god, September is so fucking packed, dude! What the fuck? Dude! Oh my god, I have no time for any of these games! Holy shit!
The castle has been sighted again.
Who the fuck is that guy?
The church's orders are absolute.
He looks so fucking...
These
I love his
suicides
eyebrows.
must be stopped.
Your uniform is your health bar? Oh, is this, this is Bloodstained too.
Gates and exterminate the creatures that dwell within. The Demon Lord himself will fall by our hand.
This mission will test the limits of your courage.
You will face horrors beyond your darkest imaginings. Beasts
I never finished
that
the first
defy
one. I should
reason.
go back to it.
Creatures born of pure darkness.
awesome!
Is it terrible? Oh wow, there's a lot of content.
With me! Cross Reaper!
Tonight, we
that
start our mission!
Alex, what the fuck is his name? I always forget his last name. The guy that voices Luke. That sounds like Luke. 2026? Oh wow. I'm still thinking Bloodborne 2, bro. The cope. I'm sorry. That is the most evilest looking old dude ever.
Of the church, right into the palm of my hand.
The visuals of Shinjuku that I'm seeing are a hellscape I can't quite put into
Oh,
words.
this is the Digimon Detective
You've somehow
Time
been sent back in
Stranger.
time 8
That's what it's
years.
called, right? Yeah.
But the situation here is critical. I'm
Excited
counting
for
on you,
this.
Agent.
Oh, I love this style.
Our ultimate mission is to
Why can't the game look
uncover
like
the
that,
causality
kinda?
between these anomalies.
It's probably a phase
I love
electron
Digimon,
life.
dude. I wish there was more
Is that
Digimon
what you
games.
call us, Digimon? I'll always
There's
be
these,
right
which are
here
good,
with
but I
you.
do wish there was like a
Exactly
sick Digimon
are you
action
working
game.
for? I remember
Right,
you guys.
we missed like the
Or
perfect.
what
Hello,
is
who was
You
that
really
woman?
don't know anything about the digital world?
We have been enemies for years now, but this is the first time the Titans have launched an attack on this scale.
We now believe most of the anomalies we've been dealing with stem from
Oh,
Digimon.
you Digimon, you
Seems
can
the
ride
upcoming
them.
battle is truly unavoidable.
The world on this end is running out of time.
If the gate is opened with the digital world in such a state,
Use the old art on
the
the
human
card.
world will most certainly be affected.
I should do a video on those Cyber Sleuth games. They're just kind of long, which is like the biggest thing that's always like stopping me from doing more JRPG game videos, because despite loving JRPGs and loving a lot of them, it's just
tree has been attacked.
yeah, man, it's just taking fucking forever to do something like this.
It can't protect anyone.
We must protect the world from them. For this purpose and this purpose alone were you born.
If that thing opens, then we'll be swarmed by Digimon.
Attack!
Please, everyone, lend me your strength
Everything's riding on
to
you.
move forward into the
We
future.
must fulfill our mission. Agent,
2025, okay. Oh, that's also soon. Dude, that's only a week after Silent Hill F? Dude, I have no fucking time. Okay, Creation Studio 3, what are you making?
Oh, Father.
Is this the tactics?
Abandon
Oh, it
not
is!
the wayward children
Oh
of
shit,
Eden.
it really is true. Whoever was.
From our sins.
Oh right, where's the
Like no
monkey?
salvation.
Wait, why is it not showing up? Oh right, that's why. Hold on. Chat, I forgot I had this specifically made.
Why do you fight? Why walk this path
There.
of subterfuge and conflict?
I made this. I got this made.
Heavens fall
I forgot to add. I forgot to turn this
Vile
on.
charade has gone on long enough. It ends now.
Do you remember when your father showed us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass?
Fuck yeah. Ooh, that has classic end enhanced. That's very nice. Both versions are included. That's the fucking dream scenario of what you want, dude. Holy fuck, this has been so
Hi
good.
everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver news and release dates for games coming to PS5 later this year.
Oh boy, thank you.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at Final Fantasy Tactics,
I'm
the
about
Evil
to
East
blast.
Chronicles. The game will include 2 versions of the original PlayStation Classic.
Goddamn.
The enhanced version, which features improved graphics, fully voiced dialogue, refined gameplay, and much more, as well as the classic version, which brings a
This is
faithful
what every
recreation of the
remaster
1997 original
or
to modern
port should
consoles.
be. If you're going to make a new version of the game, include
Final
the
Fantasy
old
Tactics,
version
the
for
Evil East
people who
Chronicles
like that
launches on
version and
PS5
want to
and
play it
PS4
again.
September 30th, and will be available for pre-order later today.
God, this is
next
so
game is
fucking
something
sick.
really special.
Oh
When I
man,
first
this has
played
been
it,
an
I laughed
amazing,
so hard, I
amazing
almost
fucking
barfed.
state of play
Let's check
so
it out.
far.
But is there maybe just toilet?
Toilet?
Yeah, sorry, I just need to pee.
How badly?
Just normal.
What the fuck is
Just go behind this
this?
bush. I'll wait.
I can run away.
Pea shy.
No.
Yeah, no.
Why does it look like this?
In baby steps, all you have to do
Oh, it's
is
this
carefully
thing.
place one foot in front of the other, which is
A
easier
quap
said than
thing.
done.
Bennett
Main
body
character Nate
game.
requires some pretty
You will see a
deliberate
lot of
movement to
streamers
make
playing
even
it.
the
I
simplest
will not be
progress.
one of them. These
It's
type
a
of games do
captivating
not
open
interest
world
me in the
experience
slightest.
filled with oddball characters.
Here we go. Knock knock. Oh no. You found it even without a map. The best toilet on the mountain.
Oh, good.
Definitely check this one out when it comes to PS5.
Bro,
on
I'm
September
sorry.
8th.
September 8th? That shit is not being bought by anybody. That is coming out during so many other big games. I'm sorry, dude.
Hirogami is a unique action-adventure title
I
from
really
Bandai
like
Namco
this art style.
Studios Singapore.
This looks cool. I'll have
In
to
this
bookmark
journey
this
to save your
right
origami
now.
home, you'll transform into
Let me
paper
add
shapes
this
with distinct abilities,
let me look this up. What is
including
this
a
on?
paper
Here we go.
airplane, a nimble frog, a hardy armadillo, and a powerful ape.
Okay, has
Master
a
the art of folding when Hirogami arrives on PS5 later this summer.
Oh, dude, another. Get the fuck out of September!
QT this
Stop
is-
releasing games in September! I can't play them all and afford them all!
Beginning, in its latest installment, Everybody's Golf Hot Shots boasts its largest character roster ever. Compete in courses from 10
Everybody,
different
people who
regions
love
around
Hot
the
Shot
world,
Golf are shitting their pants
each
right
with
now.
weather effects and new nighttime variants.
Hirogami,
begin
I'm
later
sorry,
today.
that game looks cool.
And those who do will get Bandai
You're not
Namco's
getting bought
iconic
compared to
Pac-Man
like Silent
early
Hill
unlockable character.
and fucking there's so much
Everybody's
shit.
Golf Hot Shots
There's
drives
Lost
onto
Soul
PS5
Aside.
September
There's Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. Speaking of Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, right now,
Gaiden Ragebound
that's coming
is
out
a
in September. I think that's
challenging
September
new entry in the long-running action
25th,
franchise.
maybe earlier. I don't remember all the dates.
From the makers of
But
the
September is
Blasphemous
so
series,
fucking packed,
Ragebound
dude.
stars dual
Like,
protagonists
what the
from
fuck?
rival
Everybody was like,
clans
well, now
who
that
combine
fucking
their souls and
GTA
skills
isn't here,
against a demon
it's
operator.
time to release all our games.
And longtime fans will really love the Pulse
This game
County
looks so
soundtrack,
fucking sweet.
featuring guest composers from the original series.
Music sounds cool too. This game looks fucking sweet. I can't wait for this one.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound arrives July 31st
Wait, July?
on PS5
The
and
fuck?
PS4.
Oh, is it coming to Steam later?
From the game bakers, Cairn is a survival climbing experience where you must carefully plan your ascent up a deadly
Okay, listen.
mountain.
I know I just talked. I was like, this QWOP game does not look like something for me.
Manage
I
balance
was
and
interested in
stamina
this
to
game
discover secrets.
because when it got revealed, I had
Hey.
just finished rereading The
Hey, wait for
Climber,
me.
and I was like,
Encounter
I
other
love the
climbers.
fucking Climber. I want a
Marco.
game that could
Nice to meet
could
you.
experience the
and
Climber
survive
through
the harsh
mechanically.
conditions of the climb. You can give it a try yourself with a demo that arrives later today.
Oh, the demo's out. I'll try it.
That's all from us, but there's still a lot of State of Play to come.
This next reveal comes from the game preservationist at Digital Eclipse. Nothing can prepare you for their next collection, arriving later this year.
I could have swore that Ninja Gaiden was coming out in September, and Shinobi was coming out in August. I could be wrong. Let me look at my list. I have them written down.
React to it. We knew that we were onto something.
Shinobi is September 29th, or August 29th, and yes,
such a
Shinobi
shock to
is
see
September
this game.
30th. So I guess they
I was
moved
like,
up
I
the
can't
date,
believe this
unless
game
that it's
exists.
only. I guess they moved it up, or it's just coming to
It
Steam
became
later.
something that added to the mystique of Mortal Kombat brutality.
Okay.
We're showing you a part
Mortal
of a world
Kombat,
that is much
everyone.
larger.
Cool that these games are getting remastered and upkept and stuff. I don't give a fuck about them. Very cool that this is being preserved. Oh, it includes every edition? Okay, that respect.
No
With
attempt to make
netcode?
the
With
games
rollback?
It's
Okay.
a bit of the Wild West.
Every part of that game is an expression of who we were and what we wanted to do.
Flawless victory.
I don't think we're excited for this Ninja Gaiden. I'm still interested in Ninja Gaiden 4. I hope it is good. What on fucking earth is this? Oh, is this a snack box? Is this Sony's first party snack box? It is. It's not leverless, so you're on an uphill battle. It's not a leverless option. I don't know.
Patrol here. We have evidence
Oh,
of an
well, here
enemy
is
intruder.
this.
Commence alert
So,
formation.
hot take. People are gonna be mad. I don't care about this. I have the original. I really don't need this. Maybe I'll play it later, but it's the kind of thing where it's just like, I really... This is a game that didn't need remaking. I'm sorry. Like, not a game I felt like it needed remaking, and I don't maybe like how it... I just visually do not like this.
Won't get away from me. Time for you to taste some real pain. What's the matter?
Oh, it has the, it allows you to use the Snake Eater camera position. Unless that was supposed to be the river where you're walking down with the Sorrow. Was his suit always that red? I don't remember that. Snake versus Monkey's cool that it's back, but it's like... Like, I don't know, dude. I just... So has there been any reason to turn on my PS5? Silent Hill, September. If you like Digimon, also September. What else? A lot of things are coming out in September. And more? Oh, please show me the dream. Please show me the nightmare.
Spirit stones. Shining
what?
stones imbued with
fuck is-
humankind's
Oh,
never-ending
okay, okay. I was
dreams.
like, huh? Okay. When it meant and more.
immemorial,
Oh,
this
okay.
power has
Okay.
been the impetus
That was the Sorrow?
for
Okay,
human
that just
wars.
looked like it looked weird to me. It didn't look like the Sorrow. Is this... What is this? Rise of the Ronin? Okay, no, this is Neo 3, I guess, then. Because that's the...
Such an ominous atmosphere, and one thick
Yeah,
with
they
the
showed off...
presence of Aratama.
What's it called? A lot of games September, dude. Holy fuck. I feel so bad for every developer. 'Cause it's like, yeah, man. Hopefully someone will buy my game. There's only 12 others coming out on the same day.
What makes a shogun?
Still never finished Neo 2.
Here's
I
my
liked it a
answer.
lot more than 1 from what I played, but, oh, so is there like a complete style swap thing now? Interesting. Okay, there's a jump. Cool. We're adding jumps now. We're back. Action games can jump again. Ignore the fact that there's tons of action games where you can still jump, but a lot of them stopped being allowed to jump. Neo 3. Yeah, they showed off gameplay for Silent Hill F. It looks cool.
Who might you be, warrior? Tokugawa. Takechio.
I don't know who that is. Early 2026. Huh.
皆さんこんにちは。チーム忍者の安田です。戦国シニゲーシリーズの最新作「ニオ3」をついに発表させていただきました。本作のアクションはシリーズの馴染みの侍スタイルに加え、新たに忍者スタイルを追加、より多彩な戦闘を楽しめます。
That's cool.
ステージもオープンフィールドとなり、探索や攻略の自由度や没入感が大幅にアップしています。本日よりプレイステーション5で体験版も配信いたしますので、ぜひプレイしてご意見をいただければと思います。2026年の発売に向け、続報にもぜひご期待ください。
Neo 1 and 2 are not so subtle Ninja Gaiden games. Oh god, PSVR, who cares? Honk, shoot, me.
How old the city really is.
Yeah, I mean, you do fight
me,
Ryu's descendant in the
known.
DLC for 1. It was cool.
My whole world.
The fact that, like,
shadow,
I don't know, man. The fact that you can only
free
use
to take whatever
a first.
I need
Actually, I don't know that you can only do this. So let me reword this. If you can't use other streaming VR or not streaming, if you can't use other VR headsets to play on the PS5. Which I'm going to assume that you can't because Sony wants to buy their first-party thing.
Lost and legendary treasures.
There's no one's ever gonna fucking play these games. Who's playing PSVR 2 games? I don't know a single human being. I've never even seen one.
But some
it's like a thief game. It looks like a
come with
put
more
the fire out. It's like a immersive sim in VR. Dude, what if this is Thief 4 or Thief 5? What the fuck? It actually is? What the fuck? What do you mean? Hell nah. When's Bloodborne? Never, Brandon. It's not happening. You just gotta let go.
But she's keeping it safe in her tower.
Hey, you got some hosen?
This looks like, what was that? Insomniac third-person shooter. What was that one called? Sunset Overdrive? Looks kind of like that.
Damn it!
Need my crack.
It's gone. Someone beat us to
Crack?
it.
Ever since the Great Flood, Elend, my dear planet, has been dying.
Is this still a VR thing? I assume not,
Astamia
because
has
it has the
taken
VR
everything from
logo on
us.
top.
But you Tidewalkers are all connected.
Hey, you! Stop right there!
And it's up to you now to use that power.
Marauders! This is our new recruit!
Please, help me.
Please help me.
Get down!
Tidewalkers. Will
Is
you
this
help
Fortnite?
us?
What is this? The characters look like Fortnite. Big fish. Tides of Tomorrow. Not interested. Wishlist now. Sorry, no thanks.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Doucet, the game director of Astrobot. It's
Thank
a
you,
pleasure to be
Mr.
back today
Doucet.
to share more news with you. What the last few months it has been in the world of Astro. Astrobot launched last September to such encouraging feedback, even
I
receiving a
would
few
like if
honors.
this game
We are
had an
truly
art style
grateful
that
for.
wasn't what
In
it
October,
is. I
we
think
added
the
5 speedrun
Astrobot
levels,
is like
followed by a Christmas special
cute
packed with
enough,
festive
but
surprises.
like at the same
And
time,
then earlier this year,
it does
Vicious
feel
Void Galaxy
so
made its appearance,
product-y.
adding yet more new challenging levels, all of
enjoy-
which came at no additional cost. And today, I am pleased to announce that later this month, you will be able to enjoy 5 brand new challenge levels in Astrobot,
nice.
bringing the total to a whopping 90 planets. And new special bots will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yotei, alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are a surprise. And finally, the Astrobot DualSense wireless controller
Both
will return
PS5
later this
VR.
year with a
Well,
slight
the
twist.
users, owners
So be
eating
on the
well tonight.
lookout
I
for
think
more
one
news
of them
coming soon.
ate the other.
From all of
I don't
us
think. I
at
think
Team
there's only
SW,
one
Thank
left.
you all for the amazing reception you gave our game. and enjoy the rest of the show.
Halo to PS5, hopefully. I don't really care one way or another. It's on PC, so it does preserve forever. Oh, man. I'm infected with the purple. Sea of Remnants.
My old man always said to me, he told
It's kind of like Monkey Island to some extent.
Get a ship.
Look at that guy.
Then it hit me all so clear. No old man just got a ship.
Rip Sackboy. Yeah, Sackboy is like the Astrobot bot is like, what if we made a Sackboy look fucking so soulless and like the most marketable? Oh, those slashes look nice. But how does the game feel? Slight twist. It's 150 doubloons. With the Sea and Pirate games, well, everyone wanted more pirate games, and now those people who wanted them finally have a chance to make them. I mean, I like the wait, is this a fucking RPG? Wait, I was looking at chat for a second. Is this a JRPG? I saw 4 dudes standing in a line and took damage in numbers. Could you lower the stream volume just a bit? Okay, let me lower it to like wish list now. That looked like an RPG for a second. If you go back, oh no, well, it's just Journey. No, it's Sable or the visual. Okay, it's something new then. As I'm saying, from the creators of Journey. All these pirate games and no new Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Oh, what the fuck just happened? Why did the screen go black for a second? The fuck? My graphics drivers died. Uh-oh. Well, we're back. OBS is at least seeing it. That game looked neat. They didn't really tell me much about it, but I do like it aesthetically. This game also looks very nice aesthetically. Very aesthetically pleasing, but it's also what the Journey was all about. Where are the Western games? It's always pirates. You gotta be limited to Red Dead. Well, there was also Weird West and Blood West and Evil West and a lot of West. Sword of the Sea. That looks cool. August 19th. Wow, another pretty soon game.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zitani. That was a new look at Sword of the Sea, a visually striking adventure from the team behind Abzu and Pathless. We're excited to announce that Sword of the Sea will launch this summer into the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
Oh boy.
On June 17th, Remedy brings otherworldly action to game catalog with FBC Firebreak. In this cooperative FPS set in the paranatural world of Control, you and two
right, I remember being told about this. I was like, what the fuck do you mean they're making like a Control first-person shooter multiplayer thing?
Fun in short bursts or deep dives, FBC Firebreak launches
Fun in short bursts is not something I would want to describe a game as. It's fun to play for 5 minutes. Don't play it longer than that. You'll get really bored.
Several new titles this summer. The PS2 version of legendary immersive sim Deus Ex arrives June 17th.
Oh. Huh.
In July, Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal 4 join the service just in time for the second season premiere of Twisted Metal, which arrives July 31st in select countries, including Peacock in the US. Additionally, 2 of Capcom's most beloved games from the original PlayStation are set to join the Classics lineup. Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 will arrive later this summer in the Classics catalog.
It sucks that you need
Additionally,
PlayStation Plus for
Myst
these.
and
I'm pretty
Riven
sure,
will
right?
arrive later this
Like, you
month
can't
as
just
part of
buy
the Days of
these.
Play celebration, running now through June 11th. Days of Play is a 2-week event that includes bonus PlayStation Plus content drops, great deals on software and hardware, and more. Visit PlayStation Blog and PlayStation.com for full details.
His parents cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain.
The Climber.
was 11
Oh, this
years
is what's it called?
He then started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at
Oh,
the
it's that
top of his
actor. I don't know
class.
what his name is, but he's in a bunch of
At
stuff.
odds
I
with
like him.
authority, same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement.
What is
Nobody
what
knows
is
what to do
Mr.
with
Bond
him,
gonna
Mom.
look like? Is he gonna
No.
look like? I
And
assume
I
not
suspect
Daniel
he
Craig.
feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
Oh. Fortnite man.
Do you have an
Looks like
appointment?
Jonesy.
The
name's
Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
So you shouldn't have.
You see some gameplay?
We're
seeing a lot
facing
of
a situation with the
cutscenes.
utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
Okay, yeah.
009 is a
Controls like
master
how you'd
manipulator.
expect. Okay, this
Whatever
just looks
the
like
end
Hitman.
game is, we
Those
won't
are all just
see it
Hitman
coming.
animations. Okay, you definitely could gun movement. Okay, yeah. Gunplay looks a lot more smoother than it is in Hitman compared to like even just Hitman 3, which is the smoothest.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
But a lot of this does just look like he made 007 skin on it.
Tell me, what do you do, James? Lately, headhunting.
James Bond walks up. I'm just gonna fucking. His name's Pratt. Just think of that tweet me and my friends have been giggling about all week, where it's like, looks at woman's pussy, goes, "You gonna finish that?" Stomach growls. That's what James Bond is gonna be like. Remember the basics of CQC. And it looks fun. It'll be good. I mean,
teachable moment.
IO makes good games. It's gonna be down to the story, really, because I don't know if it plays just like Hitman again. I'm a little burnt out still on Hitman after 3 massive games.
Hello, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of Iron Interactive. The team is thrilled to announce 007 First Light.
Oh, so that's what it's called. Okay.
We'll experience James Bond as a young air crewman in the Royal Navy. Before the tuxedo and the martinis, as he first steps into the world of espionage, striving to earn his 00 status. Everyone at Iron Interactive has poured their passion and dedication into crafting an experience
What
that
was the
honors
name of that
legacy of Bond,
IO game that they
harnessing our
showed
25
off a
years of
while ago
agent
that
expertise.
looked kind of like
This
a
is just the
GTA?
beginning
What
of
was
our
that
journey with
called again?
007.
Were they just publishing that,
And
or
we
are they
can't
making
wait to
that?
share
Does anyone
more with
remember
you
in
soon.
chat? I wanted Zoomer James Bond with the broccoli hair. That'd be so fucking funny. Like, he looks like every TikTok influencer with the white t-shirt and shit and the broccoli hair. Oh, this is Ghost of Yotei. Didn't play Tsushima, but I watched my roommate play a bunch of it. It looks cool. Other than, like, the Sony open world shit, I would have much more preferred, like, a linear, smaller scale samurai game, because samurais are fucking cool as shit. White boy's gonna love this game.
still with
Good
me?
story plus Hitman gameplay with better gunplay is going to be fun. Yeah, definitely. Can you control the dog? Mind's Eye, the sci-fi GTA clone. When's Gravity Rush 3? Oh boy, do I have some bad news for you, Brandon. They killed her. They killed Gravity Rush herself. Oh, Arxis. Captain America. Wait! No way! No way! Wait, hold on, wait. What the fuck? What do you mean? What? Huh? This is why we're not getting Marvel vs. Capcom, dude. What the fuck? They got Arxis to be like, alright, go there and make a fucking pure Marvel game. We don't want that Capcom shit. What the fuck? I'm conflicted. On one hand, holy shit. On the other, fuck. What the fuck? At least Ghost Rider's here. I love, oh, but he's the Ghost Rider I don't really like. He's the what's it called? The one where he's in the fucking car. And he's like possessed by like a murderer or some stupid shit. I can't believe Marvel is back, but it's in like a conflicted way. Oh wait, there was a fucking, I saw the Guilty Gear, what's it called? Faultless Defense? Wait, 4v4? How many buttons am I gonna need for this fucking game? Okay. Wait, what? No way. What if they introduce Capcom characters as well? Hold the phone? What is going on? Is this gonna be a, please be, I'm gonna cope so hard. This is Yokohama. Look, there's the bar. You go to that in Yakuza.
プレイステーションの友人から急になんか飲みに行こうぜっていう連絡が来て、
何のこっ
ちゃと思って、予定合わせて行ったんですけど、ちょっと飲んでる中で実はアクの方でマーベルの格闘ゲームを作ってみないかというような提案をいただきまして。いや本当に聞いた時はびっくりしましたね。で、世界的に本当に有名な IP ですし光栄だなと思いつつも、まず本当にうちの会社で大丈夫かなという不安もあり。
Dude, that was a little too cope from me, where I was just like, okay, dude, we gotta, or they're gonna do it with Capcom. It's gonna be Arxis and Capcom. That was a little too much cope, I guess.
Working on this project really came from a place of pure fandom and
too much cope. I understand. Too much cope.
So PlayStation approached us with this vision to bring Marvel back to the
forefront
of the tag fighting genre. And that got us really excited because we had worked with them before on successful stuff like the Marvel Spider-Man franchise with Insomniac.
When it came to approaching Marvel, you have to kind of first float the idea and let them know, hey, you know, we're thinking about approaching a company like Arc System Works to make a fighting game. We'd love to partner with you.
We were thinking
to
of
do this really great
Please,
collaboration. Would you
just
be
give the Marvel vs. Capcom 4, damn it!
It's always refreshing to work with a team that will take on the challenge of tackling Marvel.
This game will probably be pretty
fun.
fun.
And just uppercutting that challenge into the stratosphere. And that's what you get with this team. I mean,
was anyone paying attention? Did they do anything that looked like a Roman cancel? I was too busy like shitting my pants. There's like a big turd.
The tricky thing is that most fans, including myself, see this as a sacred genre for Marvel. The tough part is finding a partner
the tough part is finding out that
because
hold on, what did he say? I talked over him. The tough part is that we couldn't get Capcom to do it. What did he say, actually?
This as a sacred genre for Marvel. The tough part is finding a partner that's crazy enough to take on the task.
Capcom!
It's big and bold, or you don't do it at all.
Up was something that went beyond that.
That's not that guy's fault. It's just he paid to say that shit. But fuck, man.
一番最初にマーベルさんに提出した時はなんとなくマイケルさんの反応は
I'm like I said, I'm conflicted. On one hand, this is cool. On the other hand, I'm sad this isn't MVC4.
もっとアークのやりたいマーベルを見せてくれる。
Yeah, worst part is MVCI was actually a pretty fun game. Yeah, MVCI is fun. That game is just ugly as sin.
Iron Man.
And
really
the Soulstorm makes it look god fucking awful on any stream setup ever because of the bit crush it causes. I mean, do tag fighters need Roman cancels? You never, probably not, but you never know what the fuck they're cooking. Yeah, well, we've only seen, what, 8 characters so far?
Iron Man is supposed to be the sleek fighter jet. Think luxury race car.
I really like this Iron Man suit. He looks so fucking sick.
And the fact that they added anime mech elements to him just felt really naturally at home.
One of the mantras that we have for this project is from Japan to the world, and really trying to take not just the IP but gameplay mechanics and say what can we really take from Japan, the creators that are doing awesome work here, and bring that to the global platform.
まあ特別なところいっぱいあるんですけど、まあ本当にやっぱり強調すべきは、まあ格闘ゲームのチームバトルの中では4対4というのがまず本当に意欲的で挑戦的なところだというところと、
When Arc looks at these Marvel characters, it's not simply just the visuals, it's also the gameplay mechanics and adding in that what is that pop? What is going to be something that's different? Up until now, you've seen tag fighters that have 2v2, 3v3. We felt like we just had to go 4v4, and in doing so, we found a lot of unique and fun ways to change up the gameplay that I think players are going to be very excited to see.
MVCI had a bad roster. I think the roster was okay. It probably would have, you know, if it wasn't such a fucking disaster of a game, it would have got more characters. I remember years ago, there was like a thread on V where it was just like Capcom talking about like Capcom Insider talking about like shit that, you know, would have been about the game. But, you know, take with a grain of salt, anybody can make a V thread and say, hey, I know shit.
I'll tell you right now, a lot of fighting games, they never get to experience
like, yeah, Gene was going to be in the game.
And it's just a dream.
That was one of the things that they mentioned. I was like, we got denied, bro.
それは決してビジネスという枠組みではなくて、それぞれの強い思いの中でこのタイトルを成功させよう、いいゲームにしてファンに届けようと。
The 3 companies have come together to do this, and I think we really are going to make something magical here.
このタイトルですね、まだまだ開発途中ではありますが、続々とキャラクターも発表していきたいと思いますし、キャラクター以外のコンテンツというところも今後いろいろ出ていくと思います。今しばらく楽しみにお待ちいただければなと思います。Stay tuned.
In this looks cool. What is this called? Oh wait, it was like something Tokyo something Soul. Tokon Fighting Soul. Looks cool.
You're still with me?
I was coping so hard that the new Suda game, Romeo is Dead Man.
It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
Alright, well that was I guess the thing. New Onimusha's next year? Yeah, it is. I'm still not sold on Pragmata's gameplay. That poor fucking baby steps game. It's like, bro, you are sandwiched between so many things people are going to care about so much more. I am so sorry whoever worked hard on making that game real. Sea of Remnants looks cool. Kind of wanted to see more of it to get an idea of what it's going to be like. Dude, the thief thing was so weird. It's a thief, but VR? Why? Yeah, this was a very good show. Like, the only thing I was, like, genuinely going, okay, let's move on with this, is, like, is the Baby Steps game. Baby Step game, sorry, whoever made this. If you see this, I don't think you will. But if you do, I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck about your game. And, yeah, that just looks like something I would absolutely hate. But yeah, this was like the show just fucking bangers. Like Neo 3, we got that thing. What was that? I'm assuming that was Sea of Remnants, right? Whatever, that jumping cut where the guy has the spear and the sword. What was that? Yeah, that's Sea of Remnants. This thing, tomorrow, Tides of Tomorrow doesn't, or I think that's Tides of Tomorrow. Not like. It's whatever. That was, yeah. That's something fucking crazy to end on, though, is the fucking Marvel thing. There's gonna be so many crazy reactions to see to this game. But yeah, Pragmata, I'm still not sold on it. 007, I hope is fun, but I could easily see myself personally not enjoying it that much because I'm kind of still burnt out on the Hitman formula. Luminous is cool for everyone who likes Luminous. Ghost of Yote will probably be good, but I don't really like this the big Sony open world aspect. I would be much more interested in this game if it was like a smaller scale, which is the reason why I only ever watched my roommate play the first game, Tsushima, despite, you know, I love samurai shit. It's fucking sweet. Romeo is Dead Man, looks cool. That looks like something I'm actually really interested in. Sea of Remnants looks neat. Final Fantasy Tactics Remastered, or whatever the fuck the subtitle is. Silent Hill F, obviously. Dude, September is so fucking packed. September is so packed that they moved up Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. They're like, dude, this game is fucking cooked. Which probably means then that Ninja Gaiden 4 is going to be September, maybe. Because I assume that they're going to announce Ninja Gaiden 4 release date at the Xbox thing on the 8th in 2 days or 4 days. That's going to be where that is. And that's going to be Q4 because this got moved up. Because otherwise, when the fuck is that game coming out? But who the fuck knows? What else does everyone else think? What is everyone thinking right now? Let's switch back to this screen. There we go. Yeah, Neo looks cool. The additions to Neo is always welcome. Sword of Sea looks nice. I don't care about Snake Eater's Delta, but hopefully people who do enjoy it. But I have no interest in a remake of a game I think didn't need one. Zero exclusive games. That Forgotten Wolverine game. Dude, that Wolverine game, I don't think is coming out. That game is probably fake as shit. Or such a... who knows? I don't know. I'm talking my ass. Yeah, September feels packed from just this showcase. Pragmata feels like Revelations 2. Yeah, it does. Barry and Natalie with the what's it called? Like her flashlight mechanic. That was a really good state of play. Ninja Gaiden 4, Gears of War, and maybe Halo for PS5 at the Xbox showcase? Hell no. I don't believe that. But, you know, maybe I'm wrong. I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think those will be all shown off there. I don't think Halo. I definitely think Ninja Gaiden 4 is getting its release date at that event, because what else is it going to be if it's still slated for 2025 unless it gets delayed? And Gears doesn't have a release window at all. Hyped, but man, the Thief VR kind of pissed me off, dude. I was just like, what if it's the Thief VR? Yeah, new Suda51 game was cool. I'm really excited for that one. Much more than Hotel Barcelona, which, unfortunately, despite it being Suda and Swery's team up, looks like poop from the butt. Hopefully at the State of Play, not the State of Play, the Summer Games Fest, they announce what's it called? I got stunlocked by a question in chat saying, I recently played Screamer for PC 98 and dehumanize yourself and embrace the bloodshed became my favorite slogan for a piece of media. Can you give me something similar? I have no idea what this game is, and I don't, so I cannot. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Hotel Barcelona looks like poop from the butt. What else is there? Sad that FF Tactics only got a pseudo remaster instead of a remake or a good sequel. I don't really think it like needs a remake. Like, where's that Splinter Cell VR? Was that something that got announced? Hope they don't delay Ninja Gaiden 4. I hope so too, because I'm excited for that. Someone says Gabe's yacht is in California right now, so Half-Life 3. Did he sail across the world? Because isn't their studio in like New Zealand or Australia now or some shit? I got like 200 hours in Neo 1 and 2 combined, so I could definitely sit down for another one. I need to finish 2. Neo 3 looks more character action than Souls-like, TBH. Yeah, I agree. Wolverine's creative director left Insomniac, so game's in clear trouble. Yeah, probably. Who knows? I couldn't get into Wulong for some reason. The demo didn't hook me. I didn't play Wulong, and Rise of the Ronin isn't on PC yet, right? Why didn't they do Marvel vs. Capcom? I don't know, dude. I wish. When they did that like rewind thing, I was coping so hard that it was going to be like Capcom Presents as well. And it's going to be like, oh, it's the craziest crossover, Arxis, Capcom, and Marvel. Every game needs a remake, especially movie tie-in games from the PS2, according to YouTube comments. Hope everything with Ninja Gaiden 4 is going well, given what's going on with Platinum. Yeah, same. I personally wanted to see more Onimusha gameplay, but hope they do it tomorrow. I thought the whole thing with the Sony at the Summer Games Fest is just the Death Stranding thing, because that's what otherwise this was for. Like, the next thing is just like a Death Stranding 2 showcase. Both Neo games are goated. I really liked what I played of 2, and I like a good chunk of 1. 1, I did not like the end of that game very much, and there were certain levels where I'm just like, man, I'm just not having fun. But the overall like core combat of that game is really good. I just don't like the Diablo loot system. Apparently Rise of the Ronin port has issues. Hoping you got 155 gigs of space for it. I do, in fact, actually. I did get a new drive specifically for big games. Game that I was surprised was not gigantic was Doom of the Dark Age. That game was not like 200 gigs. I was fully expecting it to be. It's only like 60, which is still a lot. But it's not fucking 200 like any of the recent Call of Duties. Which genre should Pragmata be? I don't know. Arc Capcom crossover would have been sick. Dude, I would have literally Dookie blasted live on stream 10 gallons of feces if it said Capcom Presents after that rewind. Wonder what's happening to that Max Payne 1 and 2 remake? I don't know. I'm not really interested in those either. Because, like, why are we remaking games? Like, the biggest thing is you need to fix the fucking port or the PC versions because you don't need fucking fan patches to play those games. Like, what are we doing here? Oh, hold on. Actually, I just realized. Here, how do I do this? Thanks for watching. Let me copy this over. Can I copy this? Control C, Control V. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful monkey. Did you play any more Doom: The Dark Ages? Yeah, I've beaten it. I have no desire to play it again in its current state. I did not enjoy it very much, unfortunately. $60 gigs feels like a pile of feathers. Dude, 60 gigs is... still remember when Evil Within 1 came out in like 2015, and it was 30 gigs, and I was shitting my pants going, dude, 30 gigs, first of all, took me forever to download because my internet was terrible. Secondly, that was massive. Now, 30 gigs is like, oh, golly gee, a first-party game is somehow 30 gigs and not 90? Crazy. Yeah, DMC1 is a game I don't think you can remake, because if you remake that game, it is just, like, if you change anything about that game, it is fundamentally different. Like, it is just not DMC1 anymore, and at that point, make a new game. Make DMC6. It's more like State of Mid, am I right, fellas? I think that was a really good one. Considering past ones, that was good. Like, I was engaged for basically the entire time. It showed me nothing but shit that I personally like. I'm playing Nier Gestalt right now. Do you also recommend playing playing Replicant Remake? It depends. If you really like the story and you want to see like the slight nuanced variations of how the story can be interpreted differently between Father Nier and Brother Nier, then I would say go for it, especially since you can get an extra ending in that version that was only a short story when Gestalt came out. But if not, then I say no. Just play Gestalt. How much longer until 300 gigs becomes the standard? I have no idea. I really hope. Mind's Eye doesn't even look finished, and the studio heads pieced out when it launches next week. Wait, Mind's Eye launches next week? What do you mean Mind's Eye launches next week? What? June 10th? I have seen nothing. I have seen nothing about this game. What do you mean that Mind's Eye comes out next week? I couldn't even fucking remember this game's name earlier on the stream, and I had to ask chat. Removing the underwater mission? Dude, the underwater mission is 30 seconds long. The water mission is not an issue. Anyone who is legitimately complaining about the water mission should not be taken seriously when criticizing this game. The DMC1 water mission takes less time than it does to watch the opening of the game. If you only change the gameplay to DMC 5 and keep the story exactly the same, DMC 1 remake could work. No, it wouldn't, because the level design was designed with the enemies and the camera in mind. Those enemies could not keep up with a DMC 5 move list. If you change the enemies, or if you change the move list, then you have to change the enemies. And if you change the enemies, then you have to change the levels. And if you change the levels, then you've changed everything. And then it's not DMC 1 anymore. It's a different fucking game. That's my point. Is that you cannot you cannot change anything about DMC 1 without fundamentally changing everything about it, because that game is so well designed. What's happening? I just got here. We're just talking about some fucking random shit now that it's over. I don't know. Monkey hoo ha ha. I should have given the Thief license back to Black Parade modders. Or should have given the Thief license to the Black Parade modders. That would have been cool. DMC 1 does not need a remake. True. This is true. I'm truing in chat right now. True. What about DMC 2? See, DMC 2 is a game that I'd actually be interested in seeing a remake of. It's like, I want games... Like I said in my Yakuza 2 video, I want remakes of bad games. I want bad games to be made into good games. I see no point in remaking good games into the same game or a different game with the same name. I have no interest in that. I don't need DMC 1 remake that changes everything about it so it's no longer DMC 1. That may as well just be DMC 6. I don't need that. I gain nothing from that. It's like the same reason I don't need Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. It's like, I don't need this. This is a perfectly fine, good, one of the best games ever made. I don't need to play it with fucking MGS5 controls. Dude, I hope Okami 2 or Okami sequel, because Okami Den is Okami 2. I hope that comes out so fast, not because I particularly care about Okami, but because I want Kamiya to make a game like DMC 1 again. I don't want a DMC 1 remake. I don't even care if he touches DMC ever again. I would be so interested. I just want a game with the design sensibility and design process of DMC 1. Kamiya could remake DMC 1 and then start a new rebooted universe that would be his vision of the franchise rather than Itsuno's. At that point, just make a new series. Just make something new. Just do something else. I don't need to be remade and rebooted and go into a different direction. Use the fact that he made DMC as like the marketing thing, but do something else. I don't need a game that is just the same, or either the same thing again or different but with the name. I just gain nothing from that. They killed Capcom to bring in Miss Marvel, LOL. Yeah, lol. I've played Gravity Rush 2. I'd like to do a Gravity Rush video at some point. That'd be fun. Dude, I'm still so sad. I just keep thinking about Project GG, dude. Fuck. That game is so dead in the water. That game is obviously never coming out with Kamiya dead. Not Kamiya dead. That game is dead with Kamiya gone. Kamiya is very much alive. Y'all are talking like RE4 remake didn't make a proper story out of the original. The original had a proper story. They just took out the jokes in the remake. It's like, the way I see it is that RE4 remake is good in a mechanical sense. I enjoyed playing it. It does not replace the original. And also, I'm not going to a Resident Evil remake for the story. If I was judging it on like a story remake, it would fail because it made the story so much more boring. It took all the camp, all the fun. I wish they'd port Gravity Rush 1 and 2 to PC. I do too. See, this is the other thing that really bothers me. I brought it up in my Yakuza Gaiden video, where anytime you criticize a story of a new thing, of like the newest entry, and you go, man, this is fucking stupid, this is dumb, or this is like kind of undermining previous stuff, people will go, well, the series has always been dumb. It's like I've never seen anything other than people who play video games trip over themselves as much to devalue and undermine the thing they like to justify the newest version or the newest thing. Where it's like, no offense to whoever was in chat that said that, where they're like, they made a story out of the RE4 a remake, but it's like, dude, RE4 original story was fine. Like, we don't have to put that one down to prop up RE4 remake. I don't need DMC 0 either. Like, I hate prequels. I'm so sick of prequels being like, well, here is the story you never saw before. Would you play P4R? I'm not sure. I kind of don't want to. I'd probably just replay P4 or P4 Golden with the mods that make it so you don't have to fucking constantly reset and just get the maximum stat increase whenever you study and do shit. I don't know. I really, really despise people who dunk on the OG Silent Hill 2 to prop up the remake, and I see it a ton. Yeah. Fuck, there was a remake recently where I was like, if I'm coming to... What was the comparison I was making? Fuck. Because it was, I was thinking about, like, if I'm grading the remake of RE4 this way, then it fails miserably. What was the remake of? I was talking about it with my friend Luke. Let me see. Story. Was it the maybe it was the Metal Gear Solid remake where I was just like, I don't need this. I don't know. I can't remember. Which prequels are you talking about? I'm just talking about prequels in general. I'm just like kind of sick of prequels. I'm sick of them because they all play out the fucking variably of the same. And I don't know. They just don't do it for me. Let's see. What do we talk about now? What do we do now? We're just hanging out with chat. Obviously, anybody who's here now, I will be back to stream the Summer Games Fest. I think in 2 days. I have them scheduled on my channel, and also I will be watching the Xbox thing in the PC Gamer show because I'm hoping that Capcom at the PC Gamer show or at one of these things will show, hey, Lost Planet 2's multiplayer, it's coming back. We're relisting it. And the other thing is that Ultra Kill Layer 8 is going to be at the game show. Will you ever cover the .hack GU games since you talked about the PS2 action games? I would love to commit a long period of time to being able to cover all of the .hack stuff, because it is a series that really interests me. .hack and the Trails in the Sky series are two that are like infinite long that I would love to have the time to sink into. They're just so long. There's so many games. I still have the list that my friend sent me. That was when I said to them years ago, I was like, hey, I think I kind of want to do a .hack video at some point. What do you think? What should the order be? And then they sent me this gigantic, like, fucking 25-point bullet point list of, like, here is the order you should go through this. You watch this OVA. Then you play the game. No, you watch the 12 episodes of the anime. Oh, well, let me fucking find the list in .hack. Okay, so the list was .hack sign anime. That is the first point. Then the .hack sign intermezzo OVA. Then bullet point 3 is .hack infection. That's the first game. I own that one. Then .hack liminality. The Case of My Manase, an OVA included with the first game. Then .hack Mutation. Then .hack The Case of Yuki Aihara, a OVA included with the second game. .hack Outbreak. .hack Case of Kyoko Tono, an OVA included with the third game. .hack Quarantine. Then I don't know how to pronounce the OVA that came with the fourth game. Then .hack Sign Unison, an OVA. .hack Sign Gift, parody OVA. .hack Legend of the Twilight anime. .hack Roots, another anime. Then .hack Rebirth game, or .hack GU Rebirth game. .hack GU Remnants, .hack GU Redemption, .hack GU Trilogy Game, Recap Story OVA, then .hack Roots Return is an OVA, .hack Link Game, I don't even know what that one is. Then .hack Quantum Walking Party, which is an OVA, then .hack Quantum Wired Prisoner, an OVA, and then to finally round it out at bullet point 23, .hack Quantum The World End Palebearer? Trails but not Yeast? I don't know. I played the first Trails game. I liked it. I liked it a lot. See, people are freaking out about Lost Planet 2. Like, they removed games from Windows Live, but they killed the online. It's like, dude, they haven't even officially talked about this yet. People are just finding this from scraping through SteamDB. Like, give it a minute. Like, the update didn't even come out yet, officially. Like, there's no news of this. .hack Link is a PSP character action RPG. Played for an hour. It's fun but confusing. I'm really interested because I like the concept of like PS2 single player MMO design. Like .hack seems like a game I would fuck with heavy. Because from what I've seen of Infection, I'm like, damn, that looks like something I would adore. And if I played it when I was younger, it would have altered my brain chemistry. Is Yeast 6 under consideration for PS2 action game series? Let me look at it. I don't know. Let me see. You said Yeast 6. Yeast 6. Or is it, I guess it would be Yeast IV. Is it the arc of... How the fuck do I say this? I am illiterate. Is it this one, chat? Is it this? This is the one you're talking about? Yeah, I would really... I really want to get into to the Trails games and play through all of them, but they're pretty long. There's a lot of them. And listen, I'm already invested in a few really long series. So yeah. I think I would really like all of them if I played through them. It's just I have a problem when I see like a commitment time like that and I get scared. I don't even think I would dislike them. I think it would just be, yeah, dude, that's just going to take infinite amount of time. I love how your orangutan randomly becomes low res. Does it? I haven't noticed. Is .hack even popular outside of Japan? No idea. Those games are expensive. Quarantine and Quarantine's the fourth one, right? That one's expensive in America because I know it's not very like easy to get your hands on a copy. Yeah, that one. What is the gameplay like for this? Let me open this on YouTube. How long is this game? 6 hours? Let's see, what is this gameplay like? Let's go to a random point. Can I get some gameplay? Can I get some combat? Can I get combat? Unrelated, but I'd like Night Dive to remaster Quake 4. That'd be cool. I guess, but like, you can still buy Quake 4 on PC, right? Or is that delisted? I don't know if I'd include this. You ever play the Van Helsing PS2 game? Boring. It's so boring. I played like the first 2 hours of that game. Hold on. Let me look through my PS2 footage archive. All right, here. Where is it? Van Helsing. How long was this? Only an hour and a half, dude. I felt like I was in fucking time prison. This game is so dull. I was gonna do a video on it sooner, but because I was like, okay, we'll do this. This will be the next one. And then I played it for this session, and I was like, holy fuck. I'm bored to fucking tears. It's so boring. It's just boring as fuck. This game lasts like 10 trillion years. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing here. What am I doing? I'd probably have to restart because I don't fucking remember anything if I played this. Have you played Pirate Yakuza? I streamed myself playing almost the entire thing. Maybe it's way too late for me to make a review on it, I feel like, but I might have somebody edit down a condensed version of the video of my streams into like a single video. Yeah, this shit was so boring. Ever play any Muso games you like? I wanted to try the new one. The new one looked pretty good. But the issue was that it was $70 fucking dollars, and I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if I wanted to, what's it called? If I wanted to spend that. Crazy part about the dot hack watch orders, you really don't have to watch the animes, but knowing them makes sense in the story of the games. Also, each volume game is, I think, 17 to 20 hours long. Like, the thought process I had was, if I'm going to get into dot hack, I am going to do everything. I'm going to watch everything. I want to know everything. I don't want to half-ass it. There are certain series where I'm like, okay, there is stuff made for this. This is, I want to also read these or watch these things. In the case of, like, for example, of another long video I have I'm working on, I don't give a fuck about the Gears of War books and comics. I don't, and I never will. I don't give a shit what the fuck they mention in them. I only care about the story strictly shown in these games. Dot hack, I feel like, granted, maybe I won't feel like it by the end of the tunnel. If I'm going to get into it, I should watch the animes as well. Didn't realize you were streaming new Suda game? Yeah, that shit looked awesome. We would eat up another Yakuza video. Yeah, people would fucking be so mad at me now. Actually, now that enough time has passed, maybe people wouldn't be mad if I said Yakuza Pirates is fucking dookie dog shit. Did you ever play Silhouette Mirage for PS1 or Saturn? Liked how the combat runs mostly focused on enemy types. Someone I feel like recommended that when I wanted games like hold on, let me look at this list I made a while back on Backlogged. Again, plugging Backlogged. I made this list. I said games with this combat encounter design. I think someone mentioned that game. You said it was called, what was it? Silhouette Mirage. Silhouette Mirage Japanese version. Yeah. Yeah, I did play Strider 2 on, and then I was like, oh, I didn't really vibe with it. It's visually very nice. Didn't really care for this game. Let me get Yakuza 3 out first. Yeah, dude, Yakuza 3, I just need to get the money to fucking commission all the art I want for it. And then I need to, like, really lock in and finish it. But, I don't know, I've been having so many mental block and mental issues with, like, long videos. It's just, like... Yeah. Is it worse than Yakuza Gaiden? It's equally as bad, but for like completely different reasons. I hate it. If Gaiden did not exist, I would think that Pirates is by far my least favorite. Yeah, let's look at what is my Yakuza tier list right now? I still think I agree with this. See, Yakuza 6 is so difficult because I like its story, but it sucks to play. It is so unfun to play. This game is such a mess after, like, this has become such a mess later. I don't know. But yeah. It's like, if this game did not exist, Pirates would be my least favorite. These are lower because I think they're shitty remakes of games that are better and exist in other places. Zone of the Enders. Zone of the Enders will eventually make it into the PS2 action game list. They are in the series. They are on the list. Here is the list for everybody who wants to know all of the games currently. This was the thing I wanted to mention earlier that escaped my brain, where it's like at a point I am getting like super granular of what deserves to be on this list. Where it's like, see at the bottom, I'm like, here is just a bunch of fucking movie tie-in garbage. Does this stuff deserve to be on here because you can swing a sword or like punch a guy and do like a 2-hit combo? It's like, that's what I feel like for games like this. Where it's like, should I include these? If I don't include them, then it feels like I can't eventually combine the whole video together to be like, here's me covering all of the fucking PS2 or 6th gen action games. If people are going to be like, well, you didn't cover fucking Bumbo's Adventure number 7. That game has a 2-hit combo and you use a sword. Do you guys, like, I don't know. Because it's like games like this, like Ben 10 Protector of Earth, or like, fuck. There was something, the Narnia games. Have you guys played the Narnia PS2 games? Hold on. I misspelled that, but like this or the Shrek game. It's like, do these deserve to be on this list? Souls-likes are ruining gaming. I don't agree at all. Like, I think that too many devs are trying to make Souls-likes and that are not as good as like anything by From or by any, like, it's not as good as Neo or Lies of P and stuff, but I don't think they're ruining gaming. There's a fucking like 10 games come out a week, dude. Like, is it weird that part of me wishes Yakuza 5 was the last game you play as Kiryu and ended his arc back in 2012? I mean, That was my colossal hot take at the end of fucking, like, the guided video, so no, not really. Like, part of me wishes that too. I love the ending of 6, but I also acknowledge that, yeah, like, it would have been better if we just ended at 5. Like, this feels like a game that doesn't deserve... Like, this feels like a game that, I don't know, could be on this list if I wanted to, but also not. Like, that's kind of my problem of, like, eventually there's just, like, a bunch of shit that, does this belong on the list? Probably, but also probably not. Like, I'm always scared that I'm missing something. But do you have a Letterboxd account? I do. I do have a Letterboxd account. Let me pull it up. Hold on, where is it? Here it is. I use my Letterboxd sparingly because I just don't watch a lot of movies lately. Hold on. Let me pull this back up. Where did this go? There it is. Yeah, this is my Letterboxd. I use it when I watch shit randomly. I only review things on here if I've watched it since making this account. Thoughts on Doom to Dark Ages? I did not enjoy it. I have a full review coming soon. If you want to get a sneak peek at that review, read my letter or my backlogged review of it. But yeah, it's, you see what I'm like, the conundrum I get into near the like end of this list. It's like I want to make sure I cover everything. There's also a bunch of random shit that's not in English that I don't know how I'm gonna play, like Magatama. I have this game. I need to mod my not my Piss 5. I need to mod my shitbox original, the shitbox the shitbox 360. The Nintendo Shit Cube. What is that guy up to? Is he alive? Is he dead? Nice taste. I didn't actually watch The Last Samurai. I just wanted to write Mind if a soulful white boy learns the way of the blade. Because it just like, that's just something stupid that popped in my mind. I was like, hold on, let me write this on Letterboxd. Yeah. I've been watching a lot more movies lately. And it's been fun. My watch list is just a bunch of random shit that I'm like, that looks kind of neat. I will literally throw anything if it like vaguely catches my interest on my watch list. My watch list is 432. Have you played any of the Way of the Samurai games? I have the first one. I do want to play I do want to do a video on them all, obviously, but yeah. I watched the Best Friends Let's Play of 4 like 1 trillion years ago. You like the Gantz PS2 game? I've never played it. Does it belong on this list? Let's see. Gantz PS2 gameplay. This fucking phone is in my way, making it hard for me to type. Is this it? Gantz the game, PS2. What does some gameplay this look like? Oh, this is not in English. Oh, this is gonna be kind of annoying. What is gameplay? God damn. There's the radish guy they fucking gunned down. Oh, there's gameplay. That's a lot of words. Please, for the love of God, do not play PS2 version of Mach-In X. Don't worry, I will. For the video. But don't worry, I will also play Mach-In X. it will be a video talking about, hey, here is Makin Show or Shao or how the fuck you pronounce it. This one sucks. I haven't finished it, but I did play Makin X for the Dreamcast, and I liked that version way more. Okay. Yeah, this probably deserves to be on the list. If I'm including stuff like the fucking Kamen Rider Genealogy of Justice and stuff, yeah, Gantz gets on here. Fuck it. Gantz the game. Yeah. Yeah, this deserves to be on it. What are some that I've played? Yeah, I need to finish this series of videos. I wanted the God of War I was going to do, and then I was like, I'm not in the mood anymore. Let's see, what is from the top of this list? I still need to finish Chaos Legion. This game is so visually amazing. I love this game's aesthetic. I hate how it plays. Excuse me. The Nintendo Shit Cube, that guy keeps creating new accounts and deleting them. Nintendo Shit Cube guy struggles with his mental health. A lot of other people like him who have ruined their lives by being too public. He had a Twitter where he'd retweet Zorn. Oh, I'm assuming that's supposed to be porn. Oh, that's unfortunate. That makes me sad. Yeah, I can imagine people would harass that guy. That's unfortunate. I don't think anyone ought to go into things dreading that it's long. I agree, but you have to understand that I'm in a different situation from the average person in the sense that when I am playing a game, my option is either I should be making content into this or turning this into content or not. And anytime I'm spent playing a game I'm not making content for and not actively working towards a video is time wasted that not wasted, but time spent not doing that, which means money not being made that can never be made back. It is an awful, like, content brain poisoning that I fucking hate. It is something that I'm, like, desperately trying to unlearn and not let bother me, but it is a reality of someone who has to make YouTube videos and make stuff like that for a living. What's your thoughts on Okami? It's okay. It's beautiful, but I'm probably I'm still wondering if am I gonna play the PS2 version? I could just play the HD, but I think I should play the PS2. Yeah, that's like the one thing that's always like, for the average person, I agree. When I look at it, it's like, holy fuck, I'm spending, let's just, to give a rough estimate, let's say if I went through everything .hack related, it took me 200 hours. That is 200 hours that, like, my brain can never not be, that can never not be used for content. Like that would, or if it is like, I don't know. Like, I hate that it is, my brain is like this. What's the game you've dreaded the most while making a video? I'm a little worried about the response to Doom the Dark Age, because I just didn't like it. But I'm like, I don't say it's bad in the video. I'm just like, this is a game not for me. Like, this just completely did not click with me, and I don't like it. It's fine if you do, but please, like, leave me alone. You play all the Onimushas? I've only played 1 through 3. Originally, the video was just going to be Warlords of 1, 2, 3, and Dawn of Dreams. Now that the video isn't done, obviously, and it's been put on the back burner for so long, I'm debating if I should also just include Genba. I said in the video for 1, which you could watch the review for 1 on Patreon, if you become a member. I don't remember what the tier is it's locked behind, but It's just like I said in that review, it's like I'm only going to cover these 4. But now I'm kind of rethinking my stance and going, maybe I should play through Genba as well. There is a lot of people who like Doom the Dark Ages. Yeah, I think that's fine. I could see why people like that game. It didn't work. It didn't work for me. It's unfortunate. Because I was so fucking excited for this game. I was so excited for Doom. And it just like, I say in the video, it's like I booted it up with a smile on my face. I got the game early. I got to get a review copy. I was so excited. And then the smile on my face like drained over the course of my like first few hour playthrough. I'm just like, oh, I'm not having fun. It's fine, but it's just, I don't like it as much as Eternal. But I went back to play Eternal for footage for this, and I'm also kind of on it. So now I'm worried about like, oh no, has my taste changed that much that I don't even like Eternal anymore because I like other action, like or FPSs better that just have better movement? Because like the big thing that like it bothered me in Eternal, and now 5 years later playing other FPS games with better movement feeling, like more momentum based movement, is how stiff like you can't keep momentum in Eternal or any of these games or any of the 3. And it's just kind of annoying. And I just prefer when it is a lot more fluid, like momentum based, like being able to bunny hop, slide in Ultra Kill or Beyond Citadel. Hippa Linda? I don't know what Hippa Linda is. What is Hippa Linda? Stretch Panic. It's on the PS2. What is this? What on fucking earth is this game? Why do people recommend this? And when I was like, I'm looking at that list. This is from the what's it called? That's for, someone mentioned Hippa Linda in the action games with the games with that combat and counter design. Why did they mention Hippa Linda? Who was this? Dreadful Crabbit. And Rayman 3. I forgot they mentioned Rayman 3. I don't think they understood the prompt. I don't think they understood what I was talking about. By the way, where's the Solstice review? I never finished it, and the reason why is I wrote 33 pages, was nowhere near even fucking done, and then the game updated 4 times, and I had to keep going back and rewriting it, and then I got so fucking mad and angry with it that I stopped and was like, what am I doing with myself? This video is ballooning into a monster. And then they added a devil trigger like a year later, so even then I'd have to go back and rewrite even fucking more. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with that video. Like, it's just sitting there. I think it would maybe be a good video. I don't know. Why did someone say, when I'm like, yeah, bro, I like games like Devil May Cry 1 and Ninja Gaiden Black and God Hand. They have this very specific encounter design of like room screen-based monotype enemies that have like multiple ways to approach fighting them, but usually people have figured out the most optimal way in like tactics that are really fun. Case in point, shotgun cancels versus Sin Scissors in DMC1. And they're like, you know what is like that game? Stretch Panic, where you pull on what looks like some woman's boobies to make them bigger than a fucking tree. Why did someone go, yeah, man, what is this fucking game? And why are people recommending this to me that it's like Devil May Cry? What? Why? Who is trolling me? I finished Solstice, that's the thing. What the fuck? Hippolinda. Oh, this is a joke character? Is this the joke character? What is this game normally like? Oh, this looks really... I like this room. Okay, you still titty squeeze, which, you know... is funny. I don't understand where someone looks at this and is like, yeah, man, this is like Devil May Cry and Ninja Gaiden Black. This has more in common with, like, if I said, I like how goofy the aesthetics of Katamari are, and they'd be like, oh, I got the game for you, dude. Or Guitaro Man. What does this have to do? What does this have to do with Devil May Cry? That's what I'm just like... That's why I'm so confused. What does this have to do with any of these? It has a lock on. True. Dude, when I was making, like, in 2021, I wanted to make a bunch of videos on new games, stuff that was coming out that year. And every video I made was constantly having to be gone back and rewrote stuff because they kept fucking updating it. And I'm just like, dude, I don't want to talk about new games anymore. It's so annoying for a game to come out and I'm writing stuff and it's like, well, what I wrote is updated and not even in the game anymore. So my complaint is null and void, other than the fact that that's how I experienced the game because that's how they released it. Yeah, this is, like I said, more Katamari and Pikmin. Like... And this is Hippolinda. Each character has a weakness. What is this one? What is this game you said? What is this? Doesn't have a name. It didn't bring anything up on backlog, so I'm assuming that maybe that this is a troll. I think I'm getting trolled right now. I think someone's potentially trolling me. Oh, okay. Simple. I do recognize this Simple Series one. The Sifu one was actually on point. Kinda. It doesn't have the movement and game feel of these. It's good, and yeah, I guess it does fit probably. I don't know. Is it not on this list? Thoughts on Disco Elysium? It's really cool. I actually need to finish it. I only got to like day 3. But my character, I wanted to restart because my character was so fucking stupid. I put all of my points into like Psych and like Inland Empire and stuff. But my character was so dumb and so imperceptive that he couldn't fucking see doors and didn't know what books were. He didn't know what a book was. Is Death Stranding an action game? Not in the sense of these. Yeah, I played the Spawn game. It was also really boring. Let's see, what have I played on this list that I didn't mark down? I streamed a bunch of this on Twitch like 2 years ago, and we didn't finish it, but it was fun. I'd have to restart if I was to make a video. Let's see, what else have I played that I haven't made a video on yet? I started this. You could view the first video on Patreon if you want to become a patron. I did record Zone of the Enders. I didn't have a legit copy of Zone of the Enders 1, and it fucking like rebooted my PS2 in a way I've never seen before. Here, look at this. Let's see, Zone of the Enders 1. Okay, so this is playing on a not legit copy of Zone of the Enders on my modded PS2. I go to save. I've never seen anything like this. I win this fight, and then I go to save. So it's saving, it does this. It keeps spinning, it spins, it spins. It does, and then it goes. And it just takes you back. It just takes me back. I'd never seen anything like this. I didn't even know this was possible. I don't know what the fuck happened. Did it reboot my PS2? Like, what is this? What did this do? Didn't like Geo? No, not really. I do need to write the review for this. It's kind of hard to write a review for this game. That's why I haven't finished, like, I haven't made the video on it. What else have I done? Did play a bit of Shadow of Rome. I did. Oh, I've played Demon's Stone, and it was like fun enough that, but I haven't finished it. I feel like this is a game that would have been really novel when it came out, but playing it now, the writing is really annoying because they are all quippy. Everybody is like a Marvel quip character, but this game came out in like 2004. That was novel in 2004. The same way that Baird in Gears of War was funny in 2006, but is now annoying in 2025 when every character is like Baird. I played this for a bit. It was very pretty. Did not get very far. I played a bit of Maximo 1. Again, did not get very far. I got halfway through this game, I think. Yeah, first 6 chapters down, and it was terrible. Way worse than this. But so I was saving it to cover like a bunch of bad games in a bundle. I streamed this. This was cool. We streamed this in the mystery PS2 stream after we played through Transformers a bit. I've played halfway through this and never didn't finish it for a video. 10,000 Bullets I played and got stuck on a boss and then didn't finish it. Lament of Innocence I played for an hour and was really bored, so I pushed it back because I want to just like do the fun ones first, I guess. Played this for like an hour or two and is really bored. This game feels like ass. Maybe it gets better. I have Otogi 1. I don't have Otogi 2. I played Piano 3 halfway, I think. Let's see, what else is there? Oh, I played the Blade game. The Blade game is very funny bad. but I didn't finish the video. I didn't finish playing it for a video because it was boring. We streamed Project Arms in that PS2 stream. I haven't written about it yet. I played this and beat it in one sitting and didn't know what to write about because the game's an hour long. I probably have to like combine these like kaiju monster fighting like mech game battle things. Like, I don't know, because there's not enough to talk about individually, but this game is cool. You playing Devil Summoner? Yeah, that's the next video. Here, I'll show you thumbnails. I posted them on Blue Sky, but I didn't post them on Twitter. So here are the 3 possible thumbnails. YouTube allows you to select 3 thumbnails and upload them. So these will be the potential 3. Whatever YouTube decides, it's up to it. Did you like the Punisher game? I didn't finish it. It was okay. It's kind of a trend of, if I did not finish it yet, it hasn't gotten a video because it's kind of boring, or I just didn't. I got like sidetracked because I'm eclectic like that, and I got in the mood to do something else. Case in point, I dropped everything, started working on a Gears video, then got distracted of that. Piano 3 is the chick that shoots and dances, right? Yes. Does Odin Sphere count? It probably should. It probably should count because I'm including Muramasa on the 7th gen list. Eras of action games. I'm pretty sure Muramasa's on this list somewhere. Is this not on this list? Maybe it's not, but I think it probably should deserve it. Let's see, what else? The other thing is, like, what am I going to do for, like, Muso games? Because, like, Muso games should probably be on this list, but they're, like, all varying degrees of the same, to some extent. Like, there's only so many ways you can slice going, it's a Muso. Devil's Advocate, what is wrong with Marvel quips? I've never seen anyone give an adequate answer. They're not funny, which is depending on the writer. So here is my issue with a lot of Marvel quips. Marvel quips are just like the way jokes are written in this sense is used to undercut serious moments. An example is in or just take things not seriously in a way where it's just like, why are we doing this? For example, Spider-Man No Way Home. Doc Ock shows up. He's like, I'm Dr. Octopus, or Dr. Octavia, Doc Ock, or whatever the fuck. And they, Zendaya and Tom Holland, Spider-Man and MJ laugh at him. They're like, is that really your name? Like, that is just like trying to insert comedy in places where it's like, why are we trying to make jokes? Oh, I have that game on this list. It's right here. Yoshizune Iyuden, is, if I'm pronouncing it right. If Muso go berserk, if I'm reviewing that video game, I'm ripping it a new asshole. That game sucks. Big dick. I think I own this game physically. I think I found this in a shop that was selling like Japanese PS2 games for like $10. There's probably some games that don't even belong on this list that I could maybe remove when I eventually get to them. But who knows? There is that video where it's like every PS2 game. Yeah, there we go. YouTube is spying on me. I love the aesthetic of these dot hack games. They look so fucking sweet. Has anyone seen the Yakuza TV show? Yeah, I did. It's terrible. I hated it. Do you have Terminator 3 Redemption this list? I think I do. I have a Terminator game. I have Dawn of Fate. I don't know if Redemption. Which one is Redemption? Terminator 3 The Redemption. Can I get some gameplay? Long play, only an hour long. I love to see that when I want to make a video fast. Okay, got driving sequence, gun sequence. Do I have a... Can I see some melee combat? Another turret sequence. Another turret, another car sequence. Is this game a car game? What is this? You said this is... Would this count? I have not seen anywhere where I'm not on a turret. I'm on a turret. I'm in a car. I'm about to click off and it's gonna be a fucking... I'm on a turret. Does this game not have turret is this only turret sequences? What is this? It was a Yakuza TV show? It may as well not have been. Yakuza in name only. Dog, this is a car game. Unless this is the wrong one. Oh, and I'm actually walking around shooting. Holy shit. This is such an ugly fucking HUD. What is this? This is the first time seeing him walk around not in a car. And like... Oh, here's some actually too.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Download this.
Download this. You can melee, but it's not optimal. Probably not.
That is what I'm talking about.
This is so fucking funny. Oh, he's got the melee weapon. Let's see, what does the melee look like? I jumped too far. Oh, he's got combos. He's got movement. And it broke. Awesome. And we're back to vehicle segment. This game is like mostly vehicle segment. Like, from what I've seen, this game is like 90% being on a car. So probably not. Unless I'm like... So this is again the problem of like, you can punch someone with a melee weapon. Does this deserve to be on the list? I don't know. Will the Armored Core video ever come out? It's on the back burner right now. I kind of like lost momentum in it. I should at least, at the very least, release the first one. Like, covering the first game. Or like the first 3 games. It's just been a... Yeah. It's been a life lately. One of the lives, one of the experiences it's ever been. Yeah, I don't think I'm including this. Yeah, this is like mostly car game, and like I could punch a guy, but I don't think it fits. Yeah, I do not. Have you ever played Dante's Inferno? Yeah, it's whatever. New dot hack game, never ever. I am convinced that SAO and the terrible PSP game has killed any future for more games. Is the criteria seriously only has Melee? No. Like, originally it was like games that feel like they spawned because of Devil May Cry 1. Stuff that, or of its like. So I wanted stuff, like, as you go down the list, it starts to become less and less applicable. Where we're starting to include, like, random shit, or, like, something with fists. Demon Chaos is already on the list. It's right here in the middle, right here. Here's Demon Chaos. What are people saying about Garo now that I made a video on it? People, they are not fucking with it. Or they're kind of fucking with it. Yeah, eventually, I really should make, like, a defined... Do you think you enjoy 7 out of 10 games more? I definitely enjoy a game that is willing to try and do some weird experimental shit and end up being a 7 out of 10 than playing a game that I've played, like, it feels like I played a million of, but it's like an 8 or a 9. So, like, Batman Arkham would count. I think I didn't include them on the 7th gen list, but I probably could. Why is Oni on this list? Because you could play melee combat in Oni. JoJo Part 5 game any good? It is so faithful, it's annoying, because fighting half of those fights in that game is about as annoying as it would be if you had to fight them. What is the best Maximo game? No idea. I played through a bit of one and thought it was fine. I have both, but... This, I feel like, is probably more of an adventure game from what I played. I played it a bit. I played like an hour of it just to test the disc to make sure it worked. How much Goro series have you seen? I watched bits of the one the game is based on and the anime from like 2016. How's Drakengard 3? It's okay. I like one more. 3 plays better outside of its frame rate, which, you know, if you're just playing it on an emulator, you're not dealing with. But I don't have the emulator and didn't play it on an emulator. But I think the most interesting story bits of that game are like not in that game at all, or it's in its DLC. Should Sleeping Dogs count? I don't know, because Sleeping Dogs is like much more of like a GTA game. I want games that feel similar to these. It has way too much GTA, like... Oni has the best melee according to some video on YouTube. I did see that. I saw that in my recommends, and I was like, I'm not gonna like be mean. I just don't agree. I don't agree, Chief. If you really like it, more power to you. I just don't agree. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah, game of the year 2025. Fuck, what was that one game? It was like... what the fuck was it? I put it on my Steam wish list. It was on this the direct thing. What about the Kamen Rider game? See, I included the Kamen Rider game, and then it's like, oh, here are the other ones. They're fighting games, though. And it's like, do I really want to include it? I will play for the... Dude, I just have to accept that I'm never getting all these videos ever done. This is just like a pipe dream. Memories of Heroes. the game you had to pay extra for the soundtrack. Yeah, GTA DNA is the right way of putting it. What about Darksiders? I think, yeah, Darksiders is on the list for 7th gen. Darksiders 1 and 2 are on the list. I don't... where are they? Yeah, they should be. Where are they? Why is Darksiders not on this list? Darksiders should be on this list. Why is it not? Darksiders 1 for sure, at the very least. Then Darksiders 2 probably. Typing with one hand, scratching my balls with the other. Ever interested in playing Warriors Orochi 3? Not really. I'll give it a try at some point, maybe. Would Red Steel? Probably. Maybe Red Steel should be on here. I don't know. How'd the event score? I'd say that was like an 8 or a 9. That was a really good state of play. Like, there was a bunch of shit that I just particularly really liked. The other Kamen Rider game, you mean Kabuto? That's a fighting game. I know it has crazy combos, but it's a fighting game. Is it not? There's a few Kamen Rider PS2 games. There's like one for basically every Kamen Rider that came out during the PS2's release. There's a Ryuki game. I know there's a... Fuck, what is the one with the drums? I always forget his name. What is that? What is that Kamen Rider? He's got like the drums. He's purple. He looks cool. It's not Blade. Is it Hibiki? I think it's Hibiki, right? Yeah, it's like, this is a fighting game. I don't know what this one is. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is a fighting game as well. It's like, I'm not including the old those. Those are like just straight up fighting games. Like an arena fighter. Where is the Kabuto one? And it's on Anarchy Reigns should be on that list. Did I not finish that list and I just never realized Anarchy Reigns is not there? Yeah, Anarchy Reigns is right there. It's the top row. It's right next to Mad World. Dude, some people just make me second guess that I didn't do something, and now I'm like, no, I did it. It was definitely there. It's definitely, I put it there. I'll check this one out. What is this Kamen Rider Blade PS2 game? What does this look like? PS2 complete. Okay, what is this gameplay? Yeah, this is a fighting game again. The list feels too short, IMO. For 7th gen? What else is there? I got El Shaddai, Bayo 1, DMC 4, Mad World, Anarchy Reigns, No More Heroes 1 and 2, Vanquish, Killer is Dead, Revengeance, Devastation, Way of the Samurai 3 and 4, Genji, Days of Blade, Afro Samurai, Dante's Inferno, Both of the Lord of Shadows, Legend of Korra, Force Unleashed 1 and 2, Azura's Wrath Prototype 1 and 2, Lollipop Chainsaw, Deadpool, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't think I could even get my hands on this game anymore. Morph X, Marlowe Briggs, Blades of Time, Bullet Witch, X-Blade, Heavenly Sword, Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge, Yaiba, Ninja Blade, Onichambara Bikini Samurai Squad, Splatterhouse, Wet, Never Dead, Drakengard 3, DMC Devil May Cry, Fury, Onichambara Bikini Zombie Slayer, Two Human, Bayo 3, Knight's Contract, Nano Diver, Bounty Hounds, Undead Knights, Bleach Soul Resurrection, Hellboy, The Science of Evil, Viking, The Battle of Asgard. I don't think this one even fits. I think this is like an RPG. Golden Axe Beast Rider, The Incredible Hulk, X-Men Origins Wolverine, the 7th gen version, which is different from the 6th gen one. The Cursed Crusade, Aragon, which I don't even know if this one applies. Darksiders 1, Darksiders 2, Red Steel 1, Red Steel 2. What else is there? Madness Returns. Which one is this one? No, I don't need Alice explained. What is the gameplay like? Is this actual, like... Because I thought this was more of a platformer. Okay, hold on. This actually might be... Yeah, this... She has a fucking spot dodge. Okay, Madness Returns. Yeah, that goes on the list. Okay. Did I play the Monster Hunter Wild Street Fighter? I'm assuming that's supposed to be collab instead of collapse. No, I did not. It's a platform, but has God of War adjacent combat. Okay. Oh, I do. Oh, I own them. They're not on this list. You're right. The Thor game. What is it called? It's this, right? God of Thunder. Yeah, that's on this list. Green Lantern. Is it this one? Yeah, that's it. I own those. I actually bought them recently. I think the Captain America game doesn't count. The Captain America one is like... not that. There are 2 Alice games. Do both have the combat, or is it just the second one? Splatterhouse is on the list. I pulled the 7th gen list. Where is it? Oh, there's Kabuto. Yeah, this game is also a fighting game, but it has like cool ass combat. It's like an arena fighter. Yeah, this does not deserve to be on the list. Let's go to Era's Vaction Games. Era's 8th gen, 9th gen. 9th gen is kind of a fucking mess because most of these games aren't fucking out yet, and who knows if they'll ever come out. Shattered Dimensions has, I think, Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions.
One of the fragments. Interest rates.
Can I get some regular combo, please? Yeah, if I remember correctly, this has like a combo mad video scene to it. Oh hell yeah, this is some grimy. How old is this video? 2012. Fuck yeah.
What's the matter? You know how to give it? You know how to take it?
I can take it. Try that again.
The only issue is that I think this game is fucking expensive as shit.
Consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece.
Don't tell me about luck.
Shattered Dimensions Xbox 360 copy. Yeah, they're kind of expensive, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll put it on the list. God of War Ascension. Is this not on this list? I could have swore I put it on here. Oh, I guess I didn't. Wait, why is God of War 3 also not on here? I guess I just never finished this list and didn't realize it. Yeah, you're right. God of War 3 isn't on here either. What the fuck? Okay, I can't add anything because it's taking too long to... Yeah, and then Knight is, I'm running out of shit to put on here, Chief. I'm in queue to save. I have to remember to add God of War 3 and Ascension. See, the issue is, and this is like a core thesis of the video, is that once you jump to the 7th gen from the 6th, games stop being like Devil May Cry and trying to be like Devil May Cry. They try to be more like God of War. Like, the design sensibilities move away from being DMC clones to being God of War clones. You have, like, this row, these two, these three, this one, from our cookie, this one, and possibly this one. And this one, and this one. What'd you think? I really enjoyed this one. That state of play was good. It showed off a lot of shit I personally really like. Yawn. Funny seeing Oni-chan bars here. I mean, they fit the bill. It should be like higher up on the list. Not that the higher up on the list means anything. It's just like, yeah, these games should be definitely at the top, like higher up instead of down here, all the goofy stuff. Don't think games are trying to be like Marvel or DMC anymore. It's not commercially viable. Yeah, I mean, I agree. It's just like, that's just the thesis of the video is like, during the 6th gen, it's just like, you can trace the lineage back to a lot of these games. It's either tracing it back to this, like to DMC, or Ninja Gaiden. Like, obviously, like a ton of shit went on its own direction, or use things like Onimusha, for example, is it's like But besides the point, it's like you had this very particular flavor of action game with this very particular design sensibilities, and they moved away from like combos and style meter and shit like that, and turned much more into like set pieces and like big scale set pieces, because that's what God of War did, and like fucking being way more story focused, which isn't like an issue in itself. Have you tried the Dead as Disco demo? I have not. I did watch a friend play it. It looks really cool. Killer is Dead. Yeah, it's right there on the list. Fuck, I can't stop yawning. I did have to wake up early today. It was annoying. Did not get much sleep last night. I will probably go to bed early tonight and wake up bright and early tomorrow to finish my video. Yeah, and then 8th gen is like, if you're not like the very few games out there, it's like, oh, you are a Souls game. You are trying to be Souls. Or you're a Muso. That's why 8th gen is like, because I don't want to just include Souls games, because Souls games are their own thing. Like, you can point to a game that has like very specific, like, this is clearly inspired by Dark Souls. That is not what I'm interested in talking about in this particular series. Except for Neo 2, because Neo 2 has like a ton of action shit in it that I'm like interested in talking about, because those games, like the Neo games, are closer, like a weird amalgamation of Ninja Gaiden and Souls. Have I ever checked out, you said Asterix and Obelisk XL for the PS2? What is this? A port of this game. What is this? Okay, can I get some gameplay? Do I have to include this now on the list too? Because I'm like, fuck, it feels like it counts. This feels like a much more like a mascot platformer with like some melee combat, but I could be wrong. Shadows of the Damned. That is a shooter. That is a third-person shooter. The only reason Vanquish is on here is because Vanquish plays more like a fucking character action game. There's a new Ben 10 game. This looks much more like a mascot platformer, which is another series that I always wanted to do. It's like, if I was better at getting videos out regularly, I would be further through this one, if not done already. Did I miss anything? You missed most of the stream. This feels much more like a mascot platformer. So the big series I always wanted to do were like, obviously the eras of the action games. I wanted to do Quest for the Best Mecha Games, which is a series I reference in an upcoming video, where it's like, yeah, I wanted to cover all these games and anything else people recommend. This is a joke, but it'd be really funny, so I think I would do it. But also, the joke feels a bit stale. It'd be like making a Cory in the House joke. Like, and Cory, my favorite anime is Cory in the House in like 2025. But I do think it is kind of funny to be like, here are all my mech games, and then randomly you're just like, huh? What is that doing there? MDK is considered Proto Vanquish, a game that was awesome. The second game sucks. It's probably a more third-person shooter. That Shaolin Showdown game, I used to watch that show beat 'em up's based on. Yeah, I love that shit. Devastation is on the list. It's right. It's right there. Pretty sure this should be 7th. Yeah, I included it in this. I probably, because this is like the tail end of like. This is like the end of the 7th gen and into the 8th. This could be an either or. It doesn't really ultimately matter. It's where like gen eras kind of start to blend and it doesn't fucking matter anymore. But yeah, so it's like quest for the best mecha, mascot platformers, eras of action games. At one point I wanted to do stealth games and do like stuff like Hitman and like talk about other stuff besides Hitman. At one point I was like Resident Evil. I have too many ideas and I'm terrible at getting them done. I need a machine. I need to like lobotomize myself or something and get shit done because I can't get it done. Where is it? It should be like Resident Evil. Yeah, Resident Evil and its many offspring. It's like I would enjoy to do these. It's kind of like what Avalanche Reviews is doing right now. Like, you didn't put the Dynasty Warriors Gundam there. I played it. That feels just like a gun. That feels like Dynasty Warriors with a Gundam skin rather than a mech game with Muso mechanics, if you get what I mean. Like, I played which one was for the 360? I played it recently. Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2. I played it recently, and by recently I mean like 2 years ago, and I played through like the first few levels. I think on stream on Twitch. The VOD is gone, obviously, because Twitch doesn't allow you to keep VODs anymore. And yeah, it was A, boring as shit, and B, it doesn't feel like a mech game. It feels like I'm using a skin on Nobunaga or Lu Bu that makes him look like a Gundam. It doesn't control like a mech game, where these games I could confirm all play like a mech game. Like, I'd rather talk about Maxi Boost and stuff like that if I'm talking about Gundam. Is Daemon X Machina actually good? I fell off it because I got really bored, but the second one looks way better. It's a Way of the Ninjas, a stealth game. I do own it, I think. I'm pretty sure. It's not an action game. See, some of these things I put on the list because I wasn't sure, and it could easily just be removed later. Like, I threw on anything that I thought could be tangentially related to it. Fuga Melodies of Steel. Isn't that furry, like, Metal Slug game? I thought this was Metal Slug. What is... Oh, I guess this is for mechs. This is for mech games, not for the, what's it called? Yeah, I'll throw this on the quest for the best mech games. It's on my backlog already, because I have been recommended that these games are good. Fuck it, throw it on here. These are cool mech designs. That thing, that tank right there, this shit looks so fucking sweet. This, like... It's cool. It looks cool. Yeah. I've not played a lot of good things lately. I did replay Raido, and that was fun. Which, speaking of the Raido games, if you want to watch my Raido Kuzunoha duology review, I have the first part covering the first game on Patreon and YouTube members. If you want to watch it now, obviously, the full video will be live for everybody once I finish the review segment for 2, which I'm currently working on. It's the two videos that I'm currently bouncing back and forth between, like, in seriousness, besides, like, oh, I opened up the Drakengard video and I tinkered with it for, like, an hour. Yeah, if you want to watch the Soulless Army review in full, it is 37 minutes, I believe, and it's on Patreon and YouTube members right now. Otherwise, it'll be live hopefully very soon, like the full video, which is probably going to be like an hour long. Xenogears is on the list. If you want to look at the quest for the best mecha game, you're just going to have to go on it and look for my account. Is Xenogears on this list? I could have swore I put it on this list. Did I not put it on here? I think I wanted 3D action. I think that was the other thing. Is like I wanted mainly like 3D mech games. But I guess I do have Front Mission 3, so that's hypocritical. Fuck it. If Xenogears isn't on this list, we're putting it on. Because mainly I wanted like Armored Core and like Gundam games and Zone of the Enders and like Omega Boost. Stuff like that. But I have to acknowledge that there's a lot of... Yeah, I'm just fucking stupid. I guess I didn't put Xenogears on here for some reason. Who cares? Yeah. Did you finally finish Expedition and Metaphor? I've not gotten I'm only like 2 hours into Metaphor. I started on my own. I watched my friend play like the first 15 hours of it over like Discord. And it looks cool enough. I know he didn't like the ending. He got back to me and was like, yeah, that game, I liked it a lot more before like the final few hours. I don't know what happens in it. Robotic Alchemic Drive is definitely on this list. It's on here somewhere. If it's not on this list, it's on the PS2 action game list. Which I don't... Oh, I think it is, actually, for some reason. List. 6th gen. It's like near the bottom, I think. There it is right there. The Trails games. Oh yeah, the Trails games do become mecha later. The Trails games are going to be its own series if I ever live long enough to do that and I don't die. Pacific Rim PS3 maybe? I don't think I could even get my hands on that game anymore. Is that game backed up anywhere? Fucking add this to my backlog. Fuck it, why not? It looks funny enough. Yeah, this game, dude, this poor game got pushed back, and now it is like in the permanent hell zone of, oh god, every fucking game is coming out at the end of August and start of September. Fuck. That game is gonna drown. I hope I get a review copy for it though. I want to play it early. I've been excited for that game. I need to get the indie action game videos like finally fucking out the door. That video just keeps ballooning. And like, oh dude, it's so annoying. That fucking video just keeps ballooning in size and what it wants to be. I don't know. 2D. I played like the first few levels of Gravity Circuit. Didn't like it. Just didn't like how it felt. Like it just felt kind of bad. That grappling hook did not feel smooth. Play Battle Circuit. What is this? Battle.
Every time this,
beat 'em up.
More.
I do want to play more beat 'em ups.
Underrated Capcom designs.
I'll definitely backlog it at least. Proto character action game. Wait a minute. That's what you said. Is this you? Is this you who is telling me play the fucking Hindi Lindy or whatever the fuck it was called? Linda, what was it called? What was that game called? The fucking game where you like pinched boob? And it was like nah man, it's like DMC. Linda? What the fuck was it? Where is it? Games with that combat encounter. Where is it? It's right here. Linda. Clock Tower on the PS3 or PS2? No. Thoughts on Stellar Blade? I think the demo was really bad, and the game in general feels astroturfed. I played the demo. I went in with a complete... I played the demo on the PS5, and it felt like shit. And I went in completely open-minded. I did not care about any of the stupid conversation and quote-unquote discourse about the game. And I just played it, and it felt bad. And then the director of the game was in an interview like a day later. Linda is not corn. I don't think it is. I just don't know why you included it in the fucking games with this encounter design. Like, it was a funny joke. It made a funny bit. I'm not even mad or anything. Don't think I'm mad. I don't think the game is definitely a little weird, but not like in a bad, like, I don't know. It's like Mr. Mosquito. Like, that game has more in common with Mr. Mosquito other than its art style looks like Katamari. Yeah, but as I was saying, Stellar Blade, the director, was like in an interview like after the demo came out and was like, yes, the input delay was there as a design choice. We made the game feel bad on purpose. And that's why I played the demo and I was fully expecting to go, damn, if this demo blew me away, I'd buy it day one. Because I'm always looking for action games. I'll play anything. There was a Senran Kagura game, which I saw a combo mad for, posted on Twitter like months ago. And I went, what do you mean this Senran Kagura game has crazy combos? That looks kind of fun. State of play, noteworthy things, Neo 3, Silent Hill F comes out in September. I think the Ninja Gaiden Ragebound got moved up to July, unless it just comes out on Steam way later. Let me look at that. Let me look this up. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. Yeah, I think that got... Yeah, it looks like it got its... Nothing beats Mitsurugi Kamui Hikai. Yeah, true. True. Listen, dude, when we were starved, when we were in 9th grade and we were starved of action games and I didn't have DMC4 on hand because it was my brother's, that's what you had to do. You had to make do with what you had, bro. Sorry, dude, don't apologize. It's funny. It's a funny bit. it was a funny haha, and I thoroughly enjoyed the funny haha. Dude, there was also that Lego Star Wars game that had like a combo system in it. It was like the Force Awakens one, where it like actually had like air juggles and shit. It came out like during the pandemic. I played that. I literally played that because it was like actually fun. And we're still talking about beat 'em ups, Guilty Gear Judgment on PSP, dude. Speaking of Guilty Gear Judgment, fucking makes me so sad because this game. I wish I liked this game. I did not enjoy Slave Zero X. This has the coolest aesthetic ever. This is one of like the top aesthetics made. I just could not get into this game to save my life. It just did not click with me. I would say check it out if you want a Guilty Gear Judgment like, but this was not for me. Otogi is on the list. Otogi's right here. I did not get through Blood Plus One Night's Kiss because I could not read it. And I got stuck. I should get my friend to play it with me because he could read Japanese and speak Japanese. And he will be my guide. Or I cope and hope that an English translation comes out soon enough. That's kind of where I'm at with Hungry Ghosts. But I see people are already making Hungry Ghosts videos despite it not having an English translation. And it makes me sad because I've been sitting on that game for years going, this will be a big video at some point. I can make a big video on it. Dust and Elysian Tale, although it's an Metroidvania, but it has really fun combat. Yeah, probably Dust and Elysian Tale probably does deserve to be on this the 7th gen list. I don't know. I mainly wanted to stick to third person stuff, but I know it's not easy. There's plenty of really good ones. Did you consider Overture? That's more of a tower defense, like weird quasi MOBA thing. I don't know, maybe. What's your favorite story-based game? Nier Gestalt is my favorite story-based game. Here we go. I should just make that like a full video because I did stream it a while back on Twitch. This was like one of the Twitch videos one of the Twitch streams before I started doing streaming on YouTube, where I listed my top 150 games. I should just make that like a scripted video and cover each game for like a minute. Did you ever get around to playing the other Monster Hunter games? Me and my friends started playing through DOS, and we haven't been back because we've just been playing other things. Like, I've been busy working on playing games for videos, and we've all been playing the new Field Op and FF14. Disappointing, by the way. Did not like it. I'm not liking it, not enjoying it. Let's see, what else is there? I feel like this is a pretty good list. There's definitely probably some stuff that could be on here, probably could be removed. But, yeah. Would you rather play Gestalt 360 rather than Replicant Remake? 100% any day of the week. Father Nier is not the same as Brother Nier. And I like Father Nier way more. And I also like the visuals of the original that doesn't get ruined in Replicant Remake. If you could play Replicant 360 or PS3 with the English patch that's just ripped from the remake, I would say do that if you really want to play Brother Nier over Father Nier. But I think they're different games. They're the same story, but there is a lot of nuance between both of these two characters, Father and Brother Nier, that is like it leads to a different experience because they are functionally different characters. Or they are fundamentally different characters, not functionally. They're fundamentally different characters. Like the way that they react to certain characters and certain events via their dialogue is very different. what makes Gestalt better than the new one. Visually, I think it's a lot more solidly put together visually in a lot of ways. Bloom is not Bloom, but it's like, I hate the faces. The faces are way less expressive in the remake. Color choices are a little fucked up in the remake. Music is not as good in the remake. Some of the performance, some of the lines I don't like as much as the original. I made a whole video on this. I will never accept father near erasure. I prefer the updated gameplay. The gameplay's not even that updated. It's like we made it faster. I don't know. Like the gameplay is not changed that much in a way that like I was hoping. Have you ever thought of making a Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines video? Kind of, but I feel like I should make other immersive sim videos first. Oh, the Blood Rain too. Oh, is Blood Rain not on this the list of these? What did Blood Rain come out on? Is it PS2 or is that PS3? What were these games on? There was a new one, Terminal Cut. Oh, that's like a remaster or a remake, revamped. Yeah, these need to be on the 6th gen. I can't believe these. I completely forgot about these. I probably, when I initially started making the list, wanted to just have good games on the list. Because I do mention at the top, I'm like, I'm not including Gungrave Overdose or DMC2. Those games fucking suck and don't deserve attention. Do you like Automata? I do. I am, like, my enjoyment of Automata is paradoxical because I like it more than people who hate it and think it's, like, just near Gestalt again. But I also dislike it more than people who are like, this is the best thing ever made and it's better than the original because they didn't play the original. Like, I am the ultimate devil's advocate. I will argue both sides of Nier Automata, depending on who I'm talking to. I'm a walking paradox for this game. I have very complicated feelings towards it that I need to work out in a video. What's your favorite thing about Yakuza 4 and 5? In which do you think which one of those best aspect of those games do better in those games? So I prefer 5 a lot. I think the biggest issue with 4 is narratively for me it falls apart near the end. I don't think Munakata is an interesting villain. I do really like the rooftop gameplay that was added in 4. I like all the gameplay styles for 4. 5 is also great for this as well. I think just 5 is a more realized version of 4, which has one of my favorite endings ever. Like, I love the end of Yakuza 5. Like, Yakuza 5 is just like a fucking amazing experience. Like, I don't know how to describe it without... Like, gameplay 5 feels better. Minigame-wise, 5 feels better. 4 has the best leveling system in the entire series, though. That is the thing that 4 can always claim, and no one can take away from until something comes later. Like, as of right now, with every Yakuza game out there, 4 has the best leveling system because it has the soul orbs, and all you had to do is you had a list, and you gained like 4 to 5 orbs for level. And you just plugged the orbs in to whatever move you wanted. Obviously, certain moves were locked if they were iterative. Like, it was like the drag, like Azure Spirit, Dragon Spirit. It was basically like your heat extension and like the bonuses you got for heat. Like, obviously, you can't get the final one if you don't have any of the other ones leading up to it that are just iterating on that. But everything else you can just get whenever. And it wasn't tied to previously the soul, body, techniques tree, the 3 technique tree, like the 3 trees of Yakuza 1 through 3. 5 brought that back, but combined it so it had the soul orbs and the 3 trees from the previous ones. And then 6 introduced the orb system where you had the 5 or 6 colored orbs, and it was the fucking worst thing ever. What'd you think of the Silent Hill F trailer just entered? It looked really cool. I'm excited for it. I can't believe how soon that game is. Is Yakuza 0 any good? It is good. It is not as good as what a lot of people say it is. Like, I do not think it is the best Yakuza game. I think that is 5. I think Yakuza 0 is good in that, and why so many people like it is because you can play it first. Like, that is the best, but it is also the 6th game. Like, so much of what you can enjoy about Yakuza 0 is that you've played the previous 5 games, and Yakuza 0 is a celebration of the series up until that point. Whereas, like, playing it for the first time as Yakuza 0 as the first game, you will still have a great time. It may be one of your favorite or your favorite game ever made. But I do think that you are, like, diminishing how much of an impact you could have if you didn't play 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 first. You like 5 because of the masculine urge to bleed out in the snow? True. True. I'm a crackhead that has Yakuza 3 at number 1 and 6 at number 2. I could understand that. I like those games a lot. 6's entire problems are all mechanical. That game sucks to play. Like, oh my god, 6 fucking plays like dog shit. Its leveling system is terrible. It is everything I complained about in my Kiwami 2 segment of my Yakuza 2 retrospective, but it's even more grindy because you had to get stat increases to gain more orbs for each color individually, where in Yakuza Kiwami 2, you could just buy all of them. It was wrapped into one upgrade in the life tree or whatever the fuck the other menu was. Playing 0 first kind of fucks with your perception of the games chronologically after. I agree. Dude, the amount of people who started with 0, you don't see these posts anymore, but I remember them. I don't know how I could hunt them down, but when 0 came out and 0 was popping off initially, and then Kiwami 1 came out and Kiwami 2, I remember seeing the amount of posts that were like, Kiwami is not as good, it's a step down narratively, they just do a whole bunch of shit again. Like, they just do the chase again with like the triads chase you, and it's like, motherfucker, this game is from 2005. This is a remake of a 2005 game. Yakuza 0 was the thing that was doing it again. You and Snaker are your favorite reviewers on the platform. Thank you, but I think you should get a better favorite in the sense of me. I like Yakuza 4, but everyone hates it. I like 4. I just don't like the end of that game. Like, the end of that game is, like, kind of unsatisfying, and none of the villains are that good. Like, that's kind of the problem, for me at least. Like, it introduces Akiyama. Akiyama's bit is great. Saijima's bit is okay. Dude, now that Yakuza Restored exists, like the patch to play Yakuza 1 with the original Japanese dialogue in a better fixed translation, there is no reason to play this game other than the fact that you won't go back to a PS2 game because, oh, the clunky. I have hiccups now, fuck. Like, this game, it took me to do everything that I did in Yakuza 1. It took me 50 hours to do everything. This game is so bloated. Yakuza 1 is a 7-hour game. Not even. Like, you could... Not gonna lie, I wish Daigo and Saijima were treated better as characters. Don't get me started. We'll be here all night. It's already bad. We've already been streaming for 3.5 hours. I wasn't even planning to stream this late. But yeah. Don't even get me started. People do not understand these characters. If anyone remembers, I said in multiple streams, and I even tweeted about it leading up to the release of Yakuza Pirates, I said, all I want from this game is I want Saijima to have something to do. I don't want him to be the guy that stands next to Majima like he's been since Yakuza 6. This is the worst it's ever been. It's so... You have no idea how bad things truly are. I played Yakuza 5 with all the cutscenes skipped, and on my replay of the franchise where I actually watched cutscenes, Yakuza 5 is the only one I dropped. Why did you play through the game first without watching the cutscenes? Like, wouldn't you do that second? You excited for Romeo is Dead? Yeah, that shit looks sweet, though. I wish RGG would release Yakuza 1 and 2 OG this year since it's the 20th anniversary. I would hope to, but I don't think so. I don't think that shit's ever happening. It'd be nice, though. It'd be very nice. But I think there's no market for it. I think there's sadly, like, no one is going to buy these games. They have a better chance just paying the guys that did the fucking translations for these two of the Black Panther games and just having them release those officially. Like that, there's a better chance of that, I think, than getting Yakuza 1 and 2 originals remastered. Yeah, I would love to get a Kenzan and someone told me the Kenzan translation is done, right? Is it done? Partial English patches out. I see. Seems like favorite Suda game. I love Travis Strikes Again for its story. Demon Chaos on PS2. I have that in the list. Yeah. Kuwami, you suck. It's there for people who are unwilling and unable to go back to a PS2 game. You should play Monster Hunter Frontier. Is that the MMO? That's the 360 one. It'll be out when it's out. I mean, to be fair, like, it is a fucking massive undertaking. I don't know how many people are working on this translation for the Yakuza Kenzan fan patch. So, I don't blame them. I could have swore somebody said it was done recently. Someone was, like, messaging me, or, like, added me on Blue Sky or Twitter and was like, hey, did you hear the news? And I was like, oh, damn, no, I didn't. That's cool. But, yeah. I think that's going to be a good place to stop. I'll go make dinner. It's like 8 o'clock. Yeah. So, like I said earlier, if you want to watch the first half of my Raido Kuzunoha duology video, which covers Raido 1, it is on Patreon and YouTube members. Hopefully I'll have the full video done soon. And Doom the Dark Age review also next as well. Those are the two videos I'm currently like focusing on finishing. Those will be done hopefully within the next week or two. After that, I don't know. I have a million videos in the works of varying degrees of done. I think maybe I'll focus on Drakengard. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. I do have that Transformers PS2 game. I was going to do like a quick video on that. I don't know. But that's going to be it for tonight. We're going to end it there. Thank you for everybody. Stop by in 2 days for the Summer Game Fest. That's what we're going to do next. That is the next stream. It'll be on that. We're going to do that, and then, so that's Saturday or Friday? That's Friday. Friday is that, and then Sunday is the Xbox thing, which will hopefully have Ninja Gaiden 4 and Gears of War E-Day reveals. Like, date reveals. Until next time, everyone, if you want to support the channel, subscribe, pass shit around, become a patron or YouTube channel member. It's the best way to support me. Good night.